That would have been embarrassing. Hi, everybody. Hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening for New Year. I've almost pressed the wrong button. We could have been on a different overlay.
Wow.
Wow. Anyway, so, guys, did you hear? Did you hear the news?
Did you?
Did you hear? Huh?
The news?
Yeah, the news that there's like an Otome Celebration on Steam right now.
Wow.
Yeah, you can get a bunch of stuff on sale, and also there's a bunch of demos out that are like being showcased on the Steam.
Yeah.
That's right. If you go on the Steam right now, you'll see demos. I mean, that's every day, but like different demos.
Different demos. Well, I mean,
demos.
you'll see the CD Projekt Red publisher sale. Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? You're so right.
We are here.
We are here.
Otome Week.
We are queer.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're playing 3 different demos today. This is gonna be a longer stream than we usually do on Tuesday, because like usually we have a pretty hard cutoff where if we hit 2.5 hours, like we done. Like we stop. But we're going a little longer today, so we can try and fit in 3 demos today. And this is the first of the demos. And it's not about mentally ill ducks. No, it's not about that. It's about ducks. And also, it's about ducks and me learning that I'm the only person in the room that hasn't listened to Epic yet.
Ruthlessness is mercy upon oneself.
You see, I don't get that. Guys, I don't get that.
She doesn't get it. Nerd doesn't get it.
I don't get it. Like, come on.
But this is gonna have ducks.
Yeah, it's ducks.
I don't remember that part.
Mm-hmm. Godner.
I don't remember the part where Odysseus goes, "Rubber ducky, you're the one."
I mean, I remember that.
You
from,
make
like,
ocean so much fun.
like I read the big Epic thing. I saw so many ducks in there. I don't know what you guys were. You guys probably were paying attention in literature class. I'm gonna trap you in a car for 2.5 hours. Oh God.
I mean, I literally listened to the whole thing yesterday on my drive back from a convention.
Yeah, I guess that's how they'll get me. Well, anyway. Welcome in Fexus. Thank you for being first. Welcome in Gents. Welcome in Mon. Hi everybody. Anyway, we'll get into this one, and before we do, I'm gonna fetch like the Steam page for it, so I can just put it in chat for anyone who wants to check it out for themselves. But also, before we like move on, do you guys remember Thorn from the Villain? That one demo we tried out like 2 years ago, maybe?
I think so.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I think it was 2023. But the same dev.
Oh, okay.
Like I remember we really liked that one, so we get to see a different thing by the same developer. But anyway, hi, I'm Nur. You know what?
Yeah.
How about we just say a game that we recommend you check out? Does that sound fun?
Yeah.
As like a fun thing? My name's Nur, and I recommend Snow White Ashes.
Do you want it to be a Otome or VN game?
I mean, that fits with the theme, so yes.
Yeah, okay. Hi, my name's Tendon Arcade. You should goddamn play Nightshade, people.
Oh.
That is...
Uh-oh, I haven't played that yet.
Nur hasn't played it yet. It was my first Otome, and it got hooked me into playing Otome games. It was my very first one. It was a recommendation from from Vel, and I fell in love with it. I played all the routes except one because one of them yandere, and I did not like him.
Oh, I don't like whenever I get to Nightshade, you gotta warn me which one that is.
Okay.
Okay.
My name's Matcha, and I recommend the up-and-coming Touch Starves.
Oh, that's the big one. That's the big
Absolutely.
one.
You'll know when Touch Starve comes out, chat.
Oh, you'll know.
And
You'll know.
Games that are out, I recommend a Monster Prom Camp or
all of
the
them.
Monster X games.
The Monster X games.
I've been playing them since 2018.
I think we all have. Time is an
Yeah.
illusion. It's a lie. Oh yeah, for games that are out, I would recommend Him, The Smile and Bloom. We also played the
Oh
demo
my
of that.
god, yes, holy shit. When the patch
update
comes
came
out, I am definitely
It came
gonna
out.
need it. It came out? Okay.
It came out.
Ooh.
So the
Okay.
English patch is done. We can enjoy it now. I can recommend it now.
We can enjoy that game because we enjoyed it with the rough translation, which
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
that rough.
It
It was stiff.
was
That's for
stiff.
sure.
It wasn't the worst, but it was stiff. We should let's get started because oh god, we're running out of time already.
Oh,
Quack.
Okay. Oh,
Oh god, I have to say Greek name.
yes.
Why did
Oh,
I
that's
even
true.
say yes to Uncle Tendarius? Oh shit.
Quack.
Oh,
Alright, fine. It's my fault I couldn't say no. Maybe it's not too bad. At least I don't have to say father. It's just that I'm not comfortable with unfamiliar places. Everyone looks at us all weird here. At home, they ignore us.
Quack.
Oh, you too? What the fuck is with that?
Yo, that's a
Oh my
Pokemon!
god.
That's a
There's a
Pokemon!
couple. There's a what?
Pokemon.
oh my god, it is. It's that one
Oh,
from
there-
It's right here.
the new one.
Yeah, okay. That's funny. Oh, you too, huh? You're from Pokemon?
Quack.
Didn't I tell you why we're here? You know, Helen? Troy? My cousin? She's very, extremely pretty. So kings and princes keep coming over to ask for her and maybe kidnap her. I heard she's upset. So Uncle called me and my sisters over. But we're not really familiar with each other. Besides, she doesn't like you guys being around. She doesn't like ducks.
Quack.
I'm the duck on the
Hey!
left.
No swearing. She's still my cousin.
I'm the
I'm the
duck
duck
in
on
her
the
hair.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Quack.
We're both-
Oh,
Oh, is it this?
it's Odysseus.
Is this Odysseus? Oh,
Yes.
As I have thought, I shouldn't have bothered coming here. The poor lady was swarmed by those men. Quite pitiable, if you ask me.
I like the art style.
The young man turned around, only to see a sight to behold.
Oh. That's cute.
What am I looking at?
His expression.
Between Helen and me, I say she's like a beautiful, majestic swan. Lore unlocked?
We got lore.
Lore.
Do we need to go into the menu for the lore?
I think
I'm
so.
assuming?
I mean, let me
Ooh.
save first just in case.
Yeah. About... No.
No.
Hi, Renpy.
Hi, Renpy. Let's just see.
Oh, no,
Oh.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Maybe the button for another time.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I'm just a
Oh.
mangy little duck next to her. That's my line.
Oh, sorry. Quack.
Oh, sorry. That's not what I mean. You guys are great. Ducks are great. Wait, is Penelope the main character? I just realized.
I think so.
Because she
You're
has the
being
lower
formed by
left sprite.
ducks.
Well, whatever. I wonder if there's a duck prince or a duck king. And then they turn into a handsome man with a kiss. Is any of you like that? Care package? I'll drink. I don't have water.
Quack.
I have
Whoa.
rum.
Wait,
Drink what?
You just have rum.
Oh,
fuck.
by the gods. Are they conversing? Penelope is associated with ducks, though. This
Is she?
isn't randomly, like, ducks out of nowhere.
And the
Like,
ducks.
there's a type of duck she's associated with.
And
Mm.
the ducks.
And the ducks, in turn, reply and seemingly listen to the girl. Almost as though they actually understood each other.
How surreal.
The girl turned her head and caught sight of the man who'd been watching her. She pulled her veil over her face.
What a handsome man.
Penelope then whispered to her duck.
He must be one of Helen's suitors.
Quack. The birds nudged her with their heads.
Approach him. But should I? Oh, duck out on this one! Shut up! Shut up!
Come on!
Shut
Come on, we could say hi or duck out.
By the way, chat, remember, is it on?
It's on.
Yes. You
Yeah.
can grab the controller.
Where you can decide whether you want to duck out.
Anyways,
I love
the
that.
coin says, say hi.
Aww.
We're not ducking out on this.
Fine.
We're not getting off the train.
No, they're left. I should toughen up more. Duck, use harden.
Yeah.
Being here and all, it's a nice opportunity to meet new people. There's a duck behind me. I just realized in the index box.
Yeah,
Hold
UI.
on. But what do I say? I can't just walk up to him for no reason, right? Right?
The girl took in deep breaths to steady herself.
All right, we can do this.
Every time I wanted to ask a cosplayer for a picture.
And she turned around. Whoa!
Yeah.
Surprised, she almost tripped.
Oh, he blinks.
Whoa. Whoa there! Are you alright?
Thankfully, he managed to catch her. Oh?
He's the fuck shaky text. God damn it, that always gets me. He's holding my hand. Don't smell like duck right now, do I?
With her head filled with useless thoughts, the girl could only nod in response.
Oh, that's good. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. I mean, I'm fine. Yes, I'm okay. Great first impression, Penelope. Go me. Sarcasm.
You don't have to be nervous around me.
Who's nervous? Not me. Definitely not me.
Right. Right.
I'm not convincing, am I?
Not in the slightest.
I wanna go home.
Oh, you're gonna know. I'm gonna know that vibe
Oh.
in the future. I'm Odysseus. Might I have the pleasure to hear your name?
The man, or rather Odysseus, said as he held his hand up for a handshake. I love that.
Oh, you may call me Penelope.
She smiled, returning his gesture.
Penelope. Such a pretty name.
So take Penelope. Yeah, one.
Honestly, she's not very fond of her name. For various reasons.
Oh?
Anyway, I just came over since I couldn't help but notice the sight of you. And your ducks. Watching you talk to ducks attracted my attention.
Huh? Did he just call me attractive?
No, he didn't. But we'll leave her to understand.
You'll never misunderstand.
Never understand.
So, I was wondering, what's with the ducks? Is this some sort of, like, Twitch channel?
Oh my god.
Ah, the left one!
At that, the ducks who had all kept quiet suddenly started quacking. Almost as if they wanted their presence to be known.
Ah, they're my friends. These little guys always follow me around. It's been like that since I was a child. I guess I missed some part of lore for Penelope.
At that, one of the ducks leaped into her arms.
Whoa, they're good kids.
I see.
Eh. Wait, did I just say what I did? He must think I'm a freak, a Doug weirdo.
While Penelope was wallowing in
Oh.
self-induced despair, the man had picked up one of the ducks and cradled it in his arms.
Fascinating. They really are a bit well behaved.
At that comment, the duck in his arms held their head up, as if showing off.
Aw.
Ah, look who's a good boy. You are, yes you are.
He began stroking the duck, which the bird seemed to enjoy. Having seen the sight, Penelope, who had been forgotten, perked up.
Ah, he's not making fun of me. Odysseus seems like a nice man.
Did you like saying that, Tenten? Did you like that?
Haha. The little one says he likes you.
Huh? So you really can't understand what they're saying.
Quack, 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 quack.
Quack, quack, quack.
Eh. Am I digging my own grave again? No. Odysseus is nice. I think. I mean, I literally had only known him for a few minutes. But I feel like I could...
Say the
Trust
line,
him.
Tenten.
Yes, I've also always understood their quacks.
She finally replied.
It's not weird, is it?
Well, yes. It's very weird.
What happened to my trust in you, Odysseus?
You're very fascinating. I like you.
Huh? I think...
Penelope.exe stopped working.
Oh.
Oh
Hey,
my
that's
God.
nurse thing. Fuck
Whoa.
you.
And that the duck he was cradling suddenly started biting him.
Yeah!
Yeah, get his ass.
Oh,
Get his ass!
I'm gonna throw you over the edge like that baby.
No.
I will.
And the duck's
The
boys
ducks!
started attacking him with tackles and pecks.
Fine, sorry. I won't bully Penelope anymore. Alright? Come on.
Quack. At that quack, all of them stopped.
I swear I could feel you all glaring at me.
He whimpered while stroking the angry duck he was holding.
Sorry about that. Looks like they went wild after I blanked out.
It's fine. I didn't think they'd be protective from you.
Well, they're my best friends. My only friend, but he doesn't need to know that.
I see. You must not have many friends then.
Sorry,
Damn.
jackass. That's mean! I mean, he's right. That was still mean. Yeah,
Quack,
okay,
quack.
deserved.
Ah!
He win another duck attack.
What did I do this time?
Okay, man.
Alright, man.
Don't tell me I was right. You don't have any. Ouch.
Quack. He had it coming.
Guys, it's fine. You don't have to keep attacking him.
Quack.
Thank you for the backup.
With that, he set the duck down.
You don't have to thank me for that.
Well, as much as I'd like to continue chatting, I have some business to attend to. May have gotten some duck bites, but this was fun. I'll drop by here again tomorrow. See ya.
Oh. Before she could
Bye.
get any word out, the man had left her sight.
He's fast.
Like Sonic.
Sonic.
Oh.
Tomorrow, huh?
Quack. At that quack, she turned to the duck on her arm.
Oh, it's nothing. Come, it's almost time for lunch.
Quack. Quack.
Business. Right, he probably went off to see Helen.
The next day, the lone girl gracefully walks down the hall, with a trail of ducks quacking behind her.
Back.
She almost seemed like a mother duck, followed by her little ducklings.
Oh.
People whispered in the background.
Isn't that the child of Prince Icarus? I hear she's mad. Such beauty is wasted on her.
Why is she being followed by those birds? Is she a witch? But the girl simply continued walking. She had long learned to ignore gossip. She had her ducks, after all. Penelope had always told herself that they're all the friend she needed. Ellipses. Or perhaps she was simply too distracted to bother with any of that today.
I wonder if I'll ever see Odysseus. Maybe in 20 years. He said he'll drop by again.
In 20 years. Ah, yes. The gossip definitely flew by her.
Oh,
This music.
oh, but would he really? Funky bass.
Oh, man.
Should I be seeing him like this? Won't it hurt his chances with Helen?
Ah, Penelope, great timing.
Speak of the devil.
True.
Am I dragging him down?
But Penelope didn't seem to have noticed the one occupying her head.
Penelope?
He might even end up called Duck Boy. Oh no, we can't have that.
Greetings to Penelope.
That's good.
Maybe I should stop seeing him for his own good?
Penelope, quick, help me hide.
Yeah!
Oh, it's just me.
What?
Okay, no more questions. Just hide me.
Make him quack up the situation first? Or help him?
No.
Oh my goodness. Is every choice in this game gonna have a pun? Oh,
Make him quack.
okay, quack.
What's going on? You didn't accidentally murder
Accidentally?
Accidentally?
Oh! Odysseus!
No, that's on purpose. That's on purpose,
That's
baby girl.
called manslaughter. Huh? How did you get to that conclusion?
Well,
Do I look like someone who would stab another person out of nowhere?
Yes or no?
I'm grabbing the fucking controller. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
yes?
I'm hurt.
Sorry.
I feel bad. I should help him.
As requested, Penelope pulled Odysseus to a bush outside.
Oh god. Guys, surround the bush.
She told the ducks, who immediately crowded Odysseus' hiding spot.
If anyone's wondering, I'm drinking Kraken Black spiced rum.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my fucking god.
So it's kind of vile.
Ew.
What's going on? Why are we doing this?
Yeah, why are you
Isn't
doing
it
that,
like
1010?
90%? Isn't it 90%?
I don't know.
We heard someone scream.
Just then, two unfamiliar figures sprinted right over to Penelope's direction. Lore unlocked.
Oh, that was me. I, almost tripped.
I hope you're fine.
The taller man asked with concern. He had chestnut brown hair and amethyst-colored eyes. His body seemed well built. The other one had short black hair and brown eyes. He had the same stature as Odysseus, or at least seemed to. Chirpy, hello!
Chirpy!
Oh my god,
Chirpy!
Chirpy, hi!
Doomed to Dark Ages.
Well, welcome in, Chirpy. Hope you had a good stream.
Oh.
I hope you had a good time with Doom to Dark Ages. Welcome to something completely different.
Completely different.
Right now we're playing a bunch of demos from the Otome Celebration on Steam. This is the first demo we're playing today. It's called Pre-Odyssey, Love at First Quack. As you can tell, it's basically an Odyssey prequel with ducks.
It's a quacking great time.
It's a quacking great time. But thank you for the raid. If you need to take a break, get some food, get some water, go ahead. We will be at it for a while. Different, good, very nice. Yes. Both of them were wearing simple white tunics.
Yes, I am. Thank you for asking.
Good. The black-haired one nodded and looked around.
Oh my
Tag
god!
yourself. Tag yourself. I'm this one. I'm the one with the sunglasses.
I'm the one leaning.
I'm the one on the left.
It didn't really take long for the man to lock onto the peculiar duck bush. They were menacing.
Oh my god. Go,
Oh my
go,
God.
go.
The man let out a nervous laughter before turning his attention back to the girl. Yeah, no, those ducks were bad news.
Anyway, have you seen someone pass by here?
Our companion, brown hair, about this length. He went on the gesture around his shoulder, similar to Odysseus's hair.
Red eyes. Does he have red eyes?
It was very faint, but I think so. Yes, scary red eyes, impossible to miss. He added in deadpan.
Have you seen him?
Huh?
Her eyes unconsciously trailed it over the bush's
Girl, you're
direction.
so fucking bad at this.
So, guys, are we gonna quack on him or quack a lie?
Oh my
If
god.
remember,
Oh
for
my
100
God.
channel points, you could grab the controller and tell us what to do, or I flip a fucking coin.
Yeah,
Ah, Gaia.
I love the choices.
The choices are peak.
They're really
They're
good.
peak.
All right, so the coin has chosen to quack on him.
He's in panic! He's in that bush!
She points to the duck-guarded bush.
They're not gonna believe her. Really?
The man blinked. The bush was indeed suspicious, so you'd expect someone to check there first. But given the creepy ducks' presence, they likely assumed Odysseus wouldn't have dared approach something so dangerous.
Let's go.
He gestured to his companion to
Oh.
follow him to Odysseus' hiding bush. Since it was Penelope who pointed at the bush, the ducks assumed that it was an approval to let the two men check.
Oh,
The ducks nodded to each other in unison, allowing the men to pass. Thanks? The words slipped out of the man as he watched the ducks make way for them.
is Eurylochus and... is that who's this supposed to be?
I think so.
What's the deal with all these ducks?
He muttered as he searched through the bush.
Ah, shit.
There you are.
He exclaimed, hooking onto the brunette's arm.
Hey,
You're coming with us. The other man also grabbed him by the other arm.
Be a good friend now. Don't betray us.
no, I don't want to be a good friend.
I know.
He whined.
Tough luck, man. Suffer with us.
Thank you, miss. He gestured his gratitude to Penelope.
Now, let's drink our sorrows away!
Oh, keep your damn sorrows to yourselves.
Odysseus' voice faded as his figure disappeared into the halls.
I'm sorry.
She prayed for him in her heart. Unfortunately, that was also the last time Penelope had ever seen Odysseus.
Did we just...
Did we just fail? I think we just got that ending. Soon after, a suitor was chosen for Helen and everyone else returned to their kingdoms. Penelope herself and her ducks also returned home not long after. Bad and betrayal.
Betrayal! Betrayed me!
Oh my.
So that's your...
Betrayal!
So, like...
Last
Oh, we
choice.
go back to the previous choice, okay.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, that has to be Eurylochus and, I don't remember the fucking other guy's name.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. I don't remember the names either. Yeah, we train games. We have to quack a lie.
He passed by. He ran this way.
He pointed further along the hallway.
He bumped into me earlier. That's why I screamed. He was the one who made me scream. That part wasn't a lie.
The two looked at each other almost as though they were doubtful.
Run along now. You might lose him.
Her smile made them step back for a moment. Both nodded before finally following the direction she pointed towards.
That was nerve quacking.
Sorry I made you deal with those two.
Oh, it's fine. They were nice. They were worried about me.
Those jerks. Hey, I'm not scary, am I?
Looks into the future.
Looks into the future.
No?
So yeah, they're jerks.
Oh, no,
Oh.
it's Ajax? Okay. That's my other guess. It was Ajax.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Until loose.
He nodded to himself sagely.
Thanks for cooperating with me back there. I could tell you that you struggled with lying.
To point that out. Why were you running away from them anyway?
Because they wanted to drag me off to drink. In broad daylight. I'm fine if it was only that, but we all know they just wanted to complain about their love life. They got dumped by Helen like a sad sack of olives, you see.
Sounds like you three are good friends.
She
For now.
chuckled.
Did you even listen to me talk?
No,
What part of what I said made it sound like we're friends?
I don't know. I don't have any friends. Oh, am I being presumptuous? You sounded fond of them, so I thought. It's not like I. It's not like I have friends, so I really wouldn't know. Sorry, I guess I was mistaken.
Alright, man.
Right. You don't have other friends, huh?
You didn't have to point that out.
Do another duck attack.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Get his ass.
Oh wow. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I was just ruffling her feathers.
Haha.
That's even meaner.
Well, you better get used to it. That's how friends are. Sometimes. So, you're not exactly wrong about those guys, I guess.
Wait,
Penelope.exe is loading.
Oh.
are you implying that we're friends?
Oh, yeah. Aren't we already? I mean, sure. I guess you're a different kind of friend compared to the blockheads who normally surround me.
But you're her man, and I'm.
Huh? Your friend.
Motherfucker, you're gonna get attacked again.
What the fuck? Odysseus spoke in a very monotone voice.
Well, yes.
So, what's wrong with being friends with me?
Well.
She's not really sure why she kept searching for an excuse. Her social skills were simply non-existent.
I mean, you only came here for Helen anyway.
As a result, she ended up quacking the first thing from the top of her head.
Quack.
Quack.
Oh no, did I just. It's over.
Never in her life did she want to disappear so badly. Unfortunately, her legs seemed to have frozen up, so she couldn't even run away.
You were worrying about that?
Don't laugh.
I only came here because I was curious about this most beautiful woman in the world. But I knew that I stood no chance anyway. I just joined the bandwagon as an excuse to take a vacation. I am not interested in Helen. I didn't even bring a gift.
You should have seen the look on your uncle's faces when, on your uncle's face when he learned that I came empty-handed. Not that he accepted any of the other gifts. Really, I'm just curious onlooker here.
Oh,
Somehow his words had lifted the burden on her chest. Penelope had never felt this relieved.
wait, why am I relieved?
So, are you satisfied now?
Well,
She wanted to say, "It's not like something like this would satisfy me or anything, baka."
Shut up.
But she had no guts to pull off a tsundere act.
won't you be troubled if you were associated with me?
She didn't have the best reputation after all. And that was putting it lightly.
You're worried about that? Let people say what they want. Think what they want. If they have any complaints, direct them to the King of Ithaca and see if they'll still talk.
King of Ithaca? Who?
Odysseus pointed to himself.
Me. I'm the King of Ithaca.
What?
Don't tell me you don't know who you're talking to.
I thought you were gonna do that in a sing-songy voice. Matcha.
I
Oh. Right, Helen's suitors are kings and princes. Of course Odysseus would be one as well.
Helen herself was a daughter of the Spartan king. Fuck.
Tindarius?
Tindarius. Or, well, stepdaughter? It's a long story.
Oh, it's another epic.
Yeah.
Even I knew that you're the daughter of Prince Icarus, at least.
Then
She finally continued, biting her lips.
if you're fine with being hounded by ducks.
Are you kidding? I'm more than okay with these guys.
He reached out to one of them and stroked the bird's head. Seeing the gesture, the other ducks began surrounding him, seemingly hoping for pets as well.
I love these little guys. Besides, if it weren't for them, we probably wouldn't be talking like this.
It
Oh. It's gotten noisy, huh?
The young man said quietly. Penelope could only nod, and Odysseus smiled. And that was how we became friends, says me, the narrator. Ever since then, while the other suitors continued to try and woo Helen, Odysseus would spend time with Penelope instead. The two would just talk, tell each other stories, but mostly play with ducks.
Have you heard about Atlantia?
Of course I have. She was raised by bears, wasn't she?
Damn.
Correct.
Oh,
Lore.
Lauren locked.
Abandoned by her father at birth, raised by bears, and joined the group of hunters.
Abandoned by her father. How sad.
She was most known for being part of the Caledonian boar hunt. As well as a member of the Argonauts.
Argonauts? Didn't you mention that your father was part of that too?
You remembered. He was also part of the boar hunt. So, you know, he told me the story about that one time.
Uh-huh.
Atalanta?
Atalanta. Odysseus
Odysseus
It's a
was
hard day.
fighting my memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Odysseus was especially good at telling stories, and he had a lot to tell. He'll have even more soon.
Dude. Yeah.
Penelope would always listen to him with keen interest.
Almost
Oh,
like
no.
20 years of stories.
20 years of stories. Whenever they spent their time together, it was almost as if they were in their own world. Just like Odysseus will be soon.
Yeah.
However, all good things must come to an end.
Just like
Oh,
Odysseus.
Just like Odysseus.
And then Suker.
The number of suitors have significantly dwindled.
So he and Ajax.
Does that mean once Helen has chosen a husband, Odysseus will have to go home?
Ditched us and we found them.
Oh no, he takes a
Oh,
while
no.
to get home.
He takes a while to go home.
No, wait, I have to go home.
Can you believe they did that?
I don't think this trip actually takes all that long. From Troy?
It's not like I could.
No, wait, they're not in Troy, right? No.
They're not in Troy.
Yeah.
It's not like I can bring him home with me. Hold on, why would I think about bringing him home?
Odysseus' voice was drowned in the sea of her thoughts.
Hey, are you even listening?
Eep! When did you get so close?
Oh, so you really weren't listening.
No.
Guys, she's so mean, right?
He turned to the ducks, asking for their validation. Quack.
See? Even Duckamedes agrees.
Fuck. That's funny. Duckamedes, that's great.
Actually, that little one said, don't ask me. And when did he give them names?
Recently, Odysseus had been trying to converse with her ducks. Emphasis on trying. He'd get them wrong 99% of the time. Penelope never corrected them, so he probably thought he was getting it right.
So, tell me what's bothering you.
Huh?
She does this a lot.
Yeah, it's cute.
Did the duckies mess with your bed this morning?
Quack, quack. The birds flapped their wings in protest.
Hey, it's a joke.
The ducks seemed offended, but they let his insolence be this time. They are benevolent creatures after all.
Should I tell him?
Tell him or don't tell him?
Flipping the coin. Don't tell him. We're gonna get a bad ending.
Oh, we're definitely gonna get bad at it. Penelope shook her head.
It's nothing, don't worry about it.
Oh, image Odysseus' body
Odysseus'
blink.
body blink not found. Hi, Renpy.
Hi, Renpy. Everyone wave to Renpy.
Hello. Isn't that so? Alright.
Hey, why aren't you blinking?
Hey, why are you blinking? It
Hey.
seems like he knew something was bothering her, but didn't want to pry as if he wasn't willing to talk. In the end, they continued to chat until the day ended. He didn't blink.
Oh!
Oh, wait, he is blink. He is blinking. Peaceful days passed, and everything remained the same. Until the day Helen finally picked a suitor, and it was time to say goodbye.
I didn't expect to enjoy my time here as much as I did. It was all thanks to you.
Quack, quack, quack.
And you guys as well, of course.
He grinned, giving each bird a healthy dose of head pats.
Oh.
Penelope couldn't even utter a word.
Eh.
It hadn't really hit her until now, of how it'd be like to say goodbye to her first human friend.
Don't cry.
He closed in on her and wiped her streak of tears from her eyes.
This won't be the last time we see each other, alright? I'll issue an official visit sometime.
Even though he's trying to reassure her, Penelope couldn't help but cry.
Tell you what,
He bent down and grabbed one of her ducks.
how about we get help from these guys and we can exchange letters?
Oh my god, a male duck?
That's
Quack.
cute.
Oh,
As terrible Odysseus may be when it came to translating Duckanese, it wasn't difficult to tell that it was a quack of affirmation.
that way we can stay connected.
I like that. Are you guys fine doing the back and forth trip?
Quack, quack.
They said they're more than happy to do
Oh
it.
no. Oh! You got it right!
He's right.
So I guess I'll be Quackilles with me.
He smiled, cradling one of the ducks in his
The
arms.
one the Pompadour's Quackquillies!
But Quackulus. Quackothemus. one of them gotta learn the way to Ithaca and all. One of them has got to Ithaca.
Behave yourself over there, little one. And I hope you enjoy your trip with Odysseus.
Quack. She stroked the duck gently. If the bird was a cat, it would have purred already.
Also, make sure that Odysseus behaves himself.
Quack.
Hey, I'm not a kid. I'm even older than you.
Well, you seem like you have a tendency to slack.
Wow.
Damn.
Damn. I deny your accusation.
Quack. Quack. And thus their goodbyes were filled with laughter. Penelope and Odysseus continued to message each other with the ducks. Oh. Okay.
To Penelope. Penelope, it's unfortunate, but my request for a visit has once again been denied. It has been quite hectic here in Ithaca, anyway. Everyone keeps telling me to take work seriously. Just so you know, I do take my work seriously. I'm sorry I just keep complaining to you. I really wish I can see you again.
To Odysseus, I don't mind listening to your woes. That's what friends do, right? I've been told by the little guys that you've really been working hard. So even if I couldn't see you working, I know you're doing your best. I don't have much to say myself since nothing ever happens here, so I enjoy reading your letters. I'm looking forward to the next part of your story from last time.
Unfortunately, Odysseus never had the chance to visit Penelope ever again. But their friendship, despite the distance, persisted thanks to the ducks that continued to connect them. Friendship end, fly the distance. Aww.
Cute.
Cute.
Fly the
Yahoo.
distance. Is that a
Okay.
Hercules song?
Yes, that is a Hercules song.
Okay. I was like thinking about it. I was
It's
like,
literally
wait.
the first song in a Hercules, right? Like,
I
there's
think
like,
so.
my way.
yeah, that one.
Audio jungle.
Audio jungle. I don't want to be sued by
jungle.
Disney.
Audio jungle.
Macho wants me to get sued by Disney so badly.
Just do we want to end on friendship?
Might as well.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's a
we got an ending.
9.
Which I wasn't
Yeah, we got an
expecting, to be honest.
Yeah, that also was a really cute CG, by the way.
It was very, very cute.
I love the ducks.
Yeah.
I love the duck names.
I love the ducks too.
I
It
hope
was
he
very cute.
names all the ducks in the full game.
Yeah. Can we like get the full lore for every single duck that exists in this game,
Yeah, so-
please?
We can't get gallery or bonus, right?
No, we can't. I'm
Where
assuming it's
can
because
we-
it's the demo version and
demo.
not the
Yeah.
full version.
Full version, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Very
got body blink not found, so yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. When I booted up the game for the first time, I did get the Renpy crash screen, and I was like,
Oh!
oh, okay. And then I closed it and reopened it, and it didn't happen again. So I think we're fine.
Yeah, that's funny.
Sweats.
This is a demo.
It's fine. It's a demo.
It's a demo.
Yeah, it's a demo. Anyway, let me boot up the next one. I have
I like
to.
that one
I
a
don't
lot.
have all of them open because it's
Open.
all on Steam.
Yeah. Steam doesn't
Yo.
let you do that.
Yeah, Steam's a thing. Why is my cursor still like showing up on stream? That's weird.
Oh no.
That is weird. Which one do you want to play next? We got Spell Candle and Talent.
Let's do talent since it's a revisit. And
Yeah,
do
it's a
Candle for
revisit.
the yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I hope we don't train this one. Because I don't remember anything about this game.
I mean, I'm sure. I don't. From what I remember, I don't think we can train this one. So
Yeah, I don't think so, but
okay,
it always makes me nervous that we're gonna
that we're
be
gonna train
very
something
stupid.
again.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness,
I love that game.
I love that
we
game
never
too.
played. I'm just
Okay.
happy. I'm just so chuffed that it let us just leave.
Yeah, we left.
Not gonna let
Okay.
it bother me.
There we go. Yeah, it's not my problem. All right.
Oh God.
Are you
Dude, this
good?
one's strong as fuck.
Man.
I'm eating fries.
Fries?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of fries?
Cajun fries.
Ooh, nice. There you go. I think I need to turn the volume on this up.
Yes, just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
So yeah,
very
I do
quiet for
remember
me.
this game because I do remember the art, but the art has definitely changed.
Yeah, because I do remember playing this game like in
Yeah, I do remember this.
2023-ish.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was
I don't remember
2023.
what PNG you had at the time.
If it was 2023, then I was probably still using my Renkai PNG.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it was that era.
I
Yeah.
remember these boys.
Yeah. So I remember we met this boy, the one with the red hair.
Yes.
I think that's as far as we went. We met this guy, and that's it.
Mhm.
And the other ones I
I have a
don't think we
card.
met because
I-
it's like a game development.
Yeah.
Otome.
Yeah. I also like that instead of like blue sky, Itch.io, it's Steam, Google Forms, card. And Itch.io, to be fair, but it's still really funny to see Google Forms and card on there. I've never seen
I've
that
never seen a
on-
Google Forms button on a game.
Yeah, or card.
I'm
for
going to be
that.
honest, like I'm so curious about the Google Forms one. I'm clicking it. I want to see what it leads me to. Oh, it's a demo survey.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just like a, hey, which route did you get? Did you get any endings? How many times did you play the demo? Okay, so just like them figuring out what works, what people
Yeah.
like. That's smart.
Yeah.
That's a smart thing to do.
Right.
Okay, well, this talents. This is a revisit. So we played. Actually, I did look up when we last played this. We last played this for they had a previous demo available for Otome Jam 2023, and we played it on stream back then.
Yeah, I remember.
And now so like, as I was like looking back and be like, okay, like what do we experience? I need to change the stream category. Anyway, that was their 2.0 demo, and now this is the 3.0 demo.
Yes. And as far as I know, just looking at the images, I think the art on the main menu is not the current art? Or is it? The art has definitely changed. I
Yeah,
know
the
that.
art looks different from the time that I remember it, because I remember like looking at the like the preview images. I was like, oh, wait, this doesn't look familiar to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get
I'm
started.
assuming. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
assuming the sprites will stay the same.
Yeah. I mean,
We'll see.
sprites generally whenever like you're developing an Otome, the sprites are generally the same. Though recently I've actually been seeing like people getting like new sprites for like, you know, the Otomes that have been in development for a long time. Like they're just doing
Yeah.
refreshes of them, which is
Yeah.
interesting. You would think
Very
that wouldn't be touched. Oh yeah, what's her name?
Come
Come on. What's her name? Snap, chop, chop. Oh. Okay, her name's Mingus. In honor of Mingus.
in honor of
Mingus.
Mingus and only the prologue. Okay.
Okay,
Well, that doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. Only partial voice acting. Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, we're back in Panga Rap City, boys.
Oh yeah, huh?
Manga rap.
A place of hustlers, pollution, a high crime rate, and human civilization. Yet a city full of hope, dreams, and ambitions. This place is a central business district with a growing economic value and a diverse population. It's home to the most prominent entertainment companies and talents. Title drop. Oh wait, I remember this.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Film industry, music companies, book publishing industries, animation studios, even the game development industry. Every industry competes with world-class quality. Movies, music, fashion, culture. This city influences the world in a massive wave. Hence, this city is always bustling.
Okay, they are Filipino. I saw the city name. I was like, they're Filipino, aren't they? It's also
You're just like looking at identified. Same brain.
I read immediately.
Yeah. This place is different from the countryside I used to live in. Though I do miss the fresh air and green scenery, in life there are times when you long for adventure. To reach dreams you can never achieve from your comfort zone. I came here to pursue my dream of becoming a great game writer. I want to use my storytelling skills to create games that allow players to experience my stories firsthand through their decisions, almost like an Otome game or something.
Almost like an Otome game.
While some may view me as playing God, I have many stories to share, and I believe the world needs them. That's why I'm in the city where major creative companies reside. The reality, however, is harsh.
This is also a solo dev game.
Oh, solo dev? Love solo
Yeah.
dev game. Ellipses. Thank you for calling customer service. This is Merida. How may I help you? The competition in the game development industry is fierce, and as an inexperienced game writer and designer, I have faced many rejections. But I won't give up. I won't return to my hometown and will keep applying until I succeed. So here I am, in the only industry that currently accepts me.
I need to speak to a manager.
A call center company. At the very least, I can practice my communication skills here. Not to mention that this job pays well. Hang up. Oh,
Hang
is there anything I can help you with?
I paid in advance last month. Why is there no internet connection?
I'm sorry to hear that. Let me pull up your account. Typing noises, so I can check. Can I have your account number, please?
1092-0052 Soma Shin.
Alright, I see what's happening here. The last payment you made for last month was $152 hairs. Since you're already on a $100 plan, the $52 hair excess is already reduced from this month's bill. You still have a remaining $48 hairs for this billing month. You would need to pay it in full before you're due in order to avoid disconnection.
This is ridiculous. I want my internet back. I need to play League of Legends.
Oh, you're a League player? Hangs up. Once you've paid the remaining balance, the internet and League of Legends will automatically be back in no time.
Can't you do it now? I'm in a hurry here. I'm
Oh,
on my
yeah.
promotion game.
Oh no. Like I said, you need to pay the remain.
Screw this. Get your manager now.
I'm sorry if you're frustrated right now, but I already told you.
Fuck your company. You're in it slow, but when it's due, you're faster and cutting out the connection.
Oh, she works for Comcast, I see. Whoa.
Get me the manager. I'll have you 5 toot
Did she fart?
toot.
Then all I can hear are beeps. He apparently got cut off for some reason. That was close. Hopefully he doesn't call again, or if he does, I hope it doesn't reroute to me. I sighed in relief and realized there are no more calls waiting for me.
Oh, girly.
That was a close one. I
That's
never
not how
know.
that works.
I never know when a frustrated customer will call and show and how their negativity might affect me.
You're always busy.
There's no such thing as breaks. But I try to stay positive and remind myself that they're just humans dealing with their own problems. I stretched my arms and took in the beautiful cityscape view through the large glass windows.
Nice.
This is one of the things I love about my job. The view of skyscrapers in the busy city is a stark contrast to the countryside I used to live in. It's always fascinating to watch. As I gazed out the window, I noticed a cloud in the sky that looked like a Dargon.
Rawr.
Rawr. My imagination ran wild. I was transported into a medieval setting, reminding me of the Otome game I played last
Can we
night.
click that?
That-
Oh!
Oh,
I don't remember if it actually did this last time.
I don't remember either. It's
Okay.
been so long.
Yeah.
Ah, that dragon turned prince love interest always gets me. Oh, same
Yes,
girl.
we're dragon fuckers.
Oh, we love dragon fucking. The view outside always sparks my imagination and takes me to new and exciting places. Wait, why? All of a sudden, a coworker went by the windows to bring down the blinders.
Or else not to get distracted, supervisor says.
I glanced over at our supervisor, who was deeply focused on her work at her cubicle. She looked so serious, typing away on her laptop. As much as I admire her dedication, her presence made me realize that the one thing I loved about my job was now gone. Sigh. I couldn't enjoy the beautiful cityscape view as freely as I used to. I turned my attention back to the computer screen, which only added to my growing sense of disappointment. The view outside was not only visually pleasing, but it also helped me rest my eyes from my screen's radiation. It was much needed break from the monotony of work, but now, even that small comfort was taken away. Despite the difficulties I faced at work, I was proud to have saved up enough to live in a studio-type apartment. The apartment had a stunning view of the city, with the lights twinkling like stars at night. I had to put up a good fight to secure the specific unit, but it was worth it. Even though I was able to afford my apartment, I was still far from being financially comfortable. I had to work hard to make ends meet, and I was determined to make it work. Alright, my publisher will upload the last chapter of my novel today. I hope my
This is new.
100,000 weekly readers will love it. Oh!
Here it is. I've been waiting for this.
Maha?
I want more. I can't wait for the next chapter.
Way to go, ARL.
What an overwhelming response! I closed my eyes for a moment as I plopped myself to bed.
Plop.
Plop. Good job, Mingus. Good job. I look at my web novel again.
A good hearty Mingus.
Ooh!
Tyler!
Oh, I don't think I can resist the Royal Casanova.
I wanted to go look at their game catalog. It is not a game they have.
No, no.
I really wanted it to be though.
It like if it was, we'd be like stopping right here to like, okay, let's go play that one. It's not my first work, but I'm surprisingly fortunate to be talented in the romance genre. Doesn't automatically mean I'm an expert in dating or relationships though. While I have written for other genres too, I prefer if they'd be interactive and visual rather than be conveyed by words alone, almost like some kind of visual novel.
Yeah.
I am a gamer at heart, and will always prefer to write for games than novels. However, I am thankful for the job that I have right now. I read the comments again and can't help but smile. The reader's eagerness makes me want to write the next chapter right away, but I feel exhausted and I still have work tomorrow.
You
Until...
can totally pivot 100,000 weekly online viewers into something though.
Oh, totally. That's an insane amount of, like, readers. Especially for
Yeah.
web novels. Like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what? They must be like working for Webtoon or something.
I fucking hate
That's
Webtoon.
why. That's why they can't support themselves.
True.
Until when could I keep up this lifestyle? Despite my hard work, my earnings for my novel were not as high as my day job. Yeah, it's Webtoon. It was unfortunate to have ended up with the publisher didn't pay well. Oh, but I wasn't gonna let that get me down. I was considered jumping to another publisher in the hopes of better pay. Until then, I don't want to stop improving my writing skills. And hopefully, the day I write for games comes soon. Bringing your story to life in a way I could never thought was possible while meeting different types of creatives. How fun that journey would be. Sigh. I'm still young. I'm going to get there. Like any person in this generation, I check my phone before sleeping. I was browsing social media when an ad took my attention. A game expo is happening in 2 days. Wait, Game Expo? One of the Otome games I played will display a booth there. I should totally go. I'm sure there'll be a lot of game exhibits and activities there. I should contact my best friend. Ooh, Holly. Holly, are you going to the Game Expo in 2 days?
I love that the sprite is just the sprite with the fucking VR headset on top of it.
Did she take a selfie of herself in a VR headset?
Yes.
They're going to showcase heartstrings.
Oh, Holly's pretty.
Aw.
Really? Oh no. Oh.
Go ahead. You're green.
I can't
He's green.
file work to leave that day. I can't file a work leave that day.
Oh no, you're suddenly becoming very ill. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no, so sad.
Enjoy and give my regards to the devs.
Oh no, you got
please.
COVID!
Oh no, you have COVID. You have to stay off work and they can't check on you. I will. I'll also fetch you some free merch while I'm at it. Go free?
You're the best, eh?
You're Canadian? Anything for you.
That's gonna be my excuse to get off of work.
Oh no, I'm Canadian. I have to take off. I guess I'll go alone then. Still, I'm excited.
Yeah.
This day is more tiring than usual. It could be because they blocked the company windows. If my ship is not busy and no calls are in queue, I can daydream about my novel while looking at cityscape view.
I read webtoons when that happens.
To take that away from me is like taking my creativity. This won't do. I'm a writer. I need to be inspired.
Yeah.
Despite the sun setting down, for some, the day is just getting started on the city streets. This calls for an amusement arcade. Round 1. When I arrived at the arcade place, the area is thriving with youth playing different coin-operated game machines. It's after
I like
school,
squinting.
no wonder. Huh?
Like squinting at the arcade cabinets, like, are they actually? This looks like they took a picture of an actual arcade in the Philippines.
I should go exercise my body first things first. Sitting for hours can be overwhelming for the body. The DDX dance arcade machine, which is my primary target, is occupied, however.
Damn it!
I think I'm going to have to wait then. The man dancing is swift on his feet, hitting the notes on the metal dance pad despite the fast tempo. His name is 1010 Arcade.
Did you know that metal dance pads are actually not all that expensive?
They aren't. They aren't.
Whoa.
They're only like 300 bones. Which I thought they'd be a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Like, both me and 1010 thought they'd be like over 500 at minimum.
Yeah, over like 600 is with my
Oh.
guess, but we found kits for 200, 300 bucks. We were like,
Yeah, both of us were like,
Ooh.
oh, that'd be very
Ooh.
handy.
Are they second floor safe?
I don't think DDR is second floor safe.
yeah, it's
God
DDR,
damn
so
it.
Yeah, I mean, how much do you hate your downstairs neighbors? Is the
I don't
question.
even know if I got them anymore because the pounding stopped.
Oh.
The pounding
then
on the
maybe-
ceiling when I'm in VR.
maybe they're
Oh.
renovating then.
DDR safe
Anyways.
They
now.
either gave up or they're not there when I dance
Oh.
in VR.
Hmm.
He finished the level and went down to take a break. I was about
I'm
to
a
ask him if he's
professional upstairs neighbor.
I was about to ask him if he's still going to return so that I can play next. However, his figure and body language hit nostalgia. A hair with the familiar shade.
Oh, fuck.
Bringing back memories of my closest childhood friend. It only took me a moment to realize who it was. My dear friend whom I haven't seen in 8 years.
I feel like this sprite has been touched up.
I feel like this is different from before.
Mhm.
Chris?
Mingus? It really is you! Oh my god! It's been, how many years is it after Final Fantasy VII ends?
I don't know, man.
300? 200? 300 years?
You mean after like to
The ending.
The ending? It's like 500 years.
Okay. This is 500 years.
Damn.
Long time no see.
Really long time no see. This is Chris Sylvan, a childhood friend of mine. We were classmates until high school, but he had to transfer to the city due to his parents' work. Yeah, I still can't believe it's you. How are you doing? Are you staying in the city?
I'm good, yeah, so staying here. I got some new lighting updates. I should ask the same of you. I think that is what changed, is the lighting of the sprite. You finally went out of your comfort zone, huh?
You only live once, YOLO.
Okay. Why not work online?
It's better working in an off.
I don't know about that.
Mingus, I'm not so sure about that. It's better working in an actual office than at home. Besides, I want to try living in the city at least once.
That's fair. So, how is it? Are you working now?
I'm currently working as a call center agent, and I write my novel on the side too. How about you?
It's like me writing fanfic. You have 2 jobs. That must be tough.
Me dedicatedly writing fanfic to the one person who gives me kudos. Yeah, just until I get the job that I want.
What is it?
I want to write for game.
Ah, you're still on that.
Of course, no luck in getting accepted though.
You did want to become a game writer before.
Mingus, I'm like putting a very nice hand on your shoulder. Have you like seen how writers are treated in the industry right now? Poor Mingus.
I hope you don't work for Mass Effect.
I hope you don't work for BioWare.
If I knew you were here earlier, I would have been able to help you.
Wait a
Not get
minute.
fired.
Wait a minute. She doesn't have to worry about BioWare anymore. They fired all their writers.
You totally can get hired at BioWare.
I don't think they're hiring. What do you mean?
Shit. I used to work as a game producer for Razer Games.
Razer Games? Isn't that one of the 2 AAA game companies in the country? Wait, you make games? That's amazing. High quality game. I don't think. High quality?
I don't think the Philippines has a AAA game.
Wait, what?
I'm like thinking about I don't think the Philippines has a AAA game developer.
Really? Not really?
No, I don't think there's any I don't think there's even a satellite company in the Philippines. As far as I know, there might be 1 or 2 in Manila, but I don't think.
Oh, I'm shocked. You'd think they'd at least have 1 or 2.
You would think so, but I think they're in like Singapore and like Vietnam.
Oh, okay.
Like Southeast Asian.
It suits him. If I remember right, Chris is a hardcore gamer back then. There's literally no video game he can't win, even Otome games, and he's not even cheating. And even that game he played earlier, playing rhythm games with your body is no joke.
But working in corporate is tough, even in the creative industry. So I was stripped off of my position after 3 years. I worked for BioWare.
Oh no,
Not
you
Razer
worked for
Games.
BioWare. Oh, they really wasted their talents.
Yeah, I was the writer for Z beloved character. Anyway, so we had met a bit earlier. I could have helped you.
Well, at least we're reunited now. What have you been up to then?
I'm on my way to creating my own game studio.
A game studio.
I have a few ideas, but I always consider new ones as well.
We really have grown up. I wish you the best of luck on your startup journey.
Thanks. By the way, you mentioned you wanted to be a game writer. Have you tried creating at least a visual novel?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I did. Thanks to that, I got the grip of how to write branching stories.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. However, I can only rely on free art and music online. I can't draw, make music, nor program complex game mechanics.
But what if you have a team handling that?
That'd be a dream come true.
Then how about I offer you to join my startup?
Huh? Don't sue me.
Yeah.
Whenever any visual novel, indie or like big studio
Big one. Yeah.
does an opening, I'm like, no, we're not today.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sure the opening's pretty.
I'm sure it's very pretty, but oh my god, I don't want Twitch to smack me in the ass. It's been an hour since I sat down to write my novel, but I just kept staring at the blank document. I've been thinking about Chris's offer earlier. He offered me to be a business partner in his company. He said he needs a game writer and designer and believes I have what it takes. I have 100,000 readers after all, and a writing degree at that.
Yeah. Honestly, crazy, 100,000 readers, like I said.
Like, it's really good. Like, that's insane numbers.
I know deciding won't be easy. That's why I thought of something like a trial before you could decide. The level 94 trial from hit game Final Fantasy XIV.
That trial? Okay.
There's an upcoming game jam in the city that offers a big prize and networking opportunities. It's almost like an Otome jam.
What? Game Jam? What's that?
It's an event where people make a video game in a limited amount of time, usually in the form of competitions. It usually takes about a week or two, I think. A theme is usually given, like a bad Otome game. That one was fun.
That one was very fun.
So this can not only promote creativity and networking, but also innovation.
That sounds fun.
It is. We'll test your capabilities and team compatibility there. Then you decide if you want to take a risk of becoming a co-founder. It doesn't cost anything but our time, so you could think about it as a trial to see if our team would work out. How does that sound?
Let me think of it first. Chris is currently on the quest to scout other business partners from the music, art, and game development industries. Naturally, he intends to pick only the best talents. It's a tempting offer, but I also have to consider the fact that starting a business is a huge risk, and not all ventures are guaranteed to be successful. Game company is no exception, especially having a competitive market. I took a deep breath and leaned back on my chair, trying to weigh the pros and cons. I have a passion for writing and games, and this opportunity might be a way to merge those two passions, but then it's risky. On the other hand, I have my stable day job and my writing career to consider, but then it's not what I truly want. It's a difficult decision to make, but I know that I need to carefully think it through before making any hasty decisions. I opened my browser on my laptop and searched for Chris Sylvan. He apparently changed his last name since his parents' divorce. It also explains why I couldn't find him on social media back then. My jaw almost dropped at the several relevant searches that appeared. Chris even has a wiki?
That's crazy.
Damn. All of his information is there, but mostly related to Razer game stuff. I opened a referenced article from a renowned game press. Chris Sylvan is a game producer from Razer Games and the brain behind the remote game series that racked over 30 million downloads on Steam?
Sheem.
30 million? What the fuck? He has like $1 billion then. He also worked with Resident Petville, Jamming Notes, and other minor renowned projects. With players and critics rating the newest title with an average of 9.8 out of 10 on the site, we interviewed Chris Sylvan and how he did it. What? The star game producer. Remote wins best horror game from the Game Award. It's Control.
Oh, it's Control! That's so fucking funny. I was like trying to figure out what game they were ripping off.
It just hit me like, oh wait, Remote Control.
Remote Control, that's funny.
30 million downloads? Did Control even get that much?
I don't think so.
I really doubt it.
Sales. Game sales.
Yeah, game sales for Control.
4.5 million sales, 19 million lifetime players.
Damn. I continued to search for other sources and found the same thing. He is already established in the industry that has a solid track record of successful projects under his belt. How could they let go of this fantastic talent? If my friend is this competitive, then Game Jam might be worth a shot, right? You've come a long way, Chris. I knew you'd succeed. Buzz. Oh god. I was taken aback when I heard my phone ring. Hello?
Mingus!
Hey, Chris. You still awake?
Yeah. Did you get home safely?
Yes, thank you for asking.
Okay, I just called to check up on you.
Okay, thanks. Hey, I didn't know you were a big shot. You were all over the internet when I searched your name.
I don't want to brag.
Humble as always. I'm proud of you, Chris.
Yeah. Mingus!
Kringus?
Mingus!
Yeah?
I'm glad to meet you again after 500 years. Kringus.
Same here.
I hope you're thinking about my offer and you don't hate Christmas, Kringus.
I need to think it through. After all, I've heard of that Christmas, Otome. Even if you say I didn't need to contribute financially, business.
Did you write? Did I write the Christmas Otome? No.
No, you didn't.
That's all right. But what about the game jam?
Actually, the Game Jam event runs in a span of
okay.
13 days. However, the game development part only runs in 7.
That sounds about right.
Yep. I was told that we can make a game remotely, so there wouldn't be much problems on my side, as long as I file a work leave for certain days. But our leaves were unpaid, and I need to pay rent soon. On the other hand, Chris plans on splitting up the cash reward if we win the Game Jam. Will I be able to risk a few days? So are we gonna join the
We're
Game
not
Jam?
train gaming this fucking game.
Aww.
Join the game jam first.
I think it's a great opportunity to join you in the Game Jam first. After that, let's see where it takes us from there. After seeing Chris's credentials, I couldn't say no to the Game Jam at the very least. Chris let out a sigh of relief.
That's great to hear. I think we're going to make a great team.
I agreed with him and we continued talking about our plans for the Game Jam and the future of the company. I may not be fully committed to the business plan yet, but I gotta start out somewhere. The future was looking bright, and I was excited to see where this journey would take us. I'm finally here! Oh, I'm looking at the background.
So these are real games. There's
They are?
3 of Izumi's games in the background on the banners. I Like
Mhm.
You, the middle one, and I think that says Remember Me.
Yeah,
Those 3 games in the middle are theirs.
Yeah.
As for the other games, I think there's Heartstrings.
Yeah, there's heartstrings.
I think the rest of them are other people's games.
They're probably other indie dubs.
Yeah. Pangarap esports competition. I was like, oh, Pangarap, that's goddamn Tagalog.
Mm.
Hello.
You're just like waving like, hi!
Hi.
I'm finally here! Today I'm attending the Game Expo. A variety of things are being displayed, including game companies showcasing their games, hardware booths, esports competitions, and cosplay. Each stall has its own unique themes and demonstrations, and even indie game companies are here. Some are even selling game merchandise, while others are giving out freebies when you try out their game. Wow, there's a lot of people here too! I need to find the booth I'm looking for. I can't wait to see my favorite husbandos. Me when I walk in a fucking the dealer's alley or something.
Yeah.
Con. As I was making my way, I stumbled upon a booth for an MMORPG that I play. You know, Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah.
It means okay. It means massively multiplayer online role-playing game. If I'm looking for an action-adventure game, this is my go-to. I took a photo of the booth and realized that the person next to me was doing the same thing. I smiled at the stranger, ecstatic to meet his fellow player. A fellow warrior of light. Huh? I smiled at him, but he only looked away and continued capturing photos from his phone. I'm sure he saw me smile. On the tarpaulin posted on the wall, there's a QR code printed with text below saying, "Scan this code to get a free legendary weapon." Whoa, I'm definitely getting this. It takes so long to grind to get these weapons. The grind.
The grind. That's you, Matcha?
Yeah,
That's you?
maha.
Oh, that's it. I already got them all.
I can't help but hear what the person next to me is saying, and I immediately became interested. Whoa! You have all the legendary weapons? How long did it take you to grind?
A minute. Grind.
I'm having fucking Grand Blue Fantasy flashbacks.
Oh no, is there something wrong with what I said?
I got Ladiva.
Never
what
mind.
else
Oh.
did I ever need? I purchased them. I got the level skips.
What?
Yeah, so what? I was gonna skip through those cutscenes anyway.
Oh no. It took me 4 months just to get one? Are you a pay-to-win gamer?
No, I still lose.
Ah!
Is there a problem with that?
You didn't even grind on this?
Nah.
Wow. Your items at least got to mean something. Huh.
Developers need money too, you know? I can't believe you hate developers that much. Holy shit, this girl hates developers! Everybody look!
Oh,
This
no.
girl hates developers making money!
Oh
She
no.
wants your studios to go out of business!
That's true. That's true. But do you participate in PvP events?
She says it's true! Why would I not?
What? But isn't that unfair to some? You're sweeping the people who actually care to grind and complete quests.
Oh, God.
Are you saying a developer's choice to put those on sale
Oh my
is
God.
wrong? Are you saying the developers are wrong? Smashing the peasants is fun.
Holy shit. What? Peasants? Holy shit.
Look, I don't care. It's not my fault you're broke.
This guy sucks.
Oh, I hate this guy.
And it's your fault the devs are broke.
What?
Buy the Nintendo 985.
You have to purchase
$1.
the Infinity Nikki currency right now.
Oh, shit.
Do it now.
Oh, my God.
It's infinity dollars to them.
Anyways, I'm doing that.
Nice cock.
Nice cock.
Nice cock.
Yeah.
Flip the coin.
Oh, yeah. Flip the coin.
Nice cock. Fight back.
Thank God. I just want to... Oh, Mon. You'll get the next one, Mon. I just want to play with meaning. He's correct that I'm broke, though.
Mon wanted to fight anyways.
Well, Mon gets the next one anyway.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
Then a pay-to-win gamer plays uselessly? Is that your point? Why would the devs allow that?
No, but it feels like you're cheating.
Ugh.
Then he walked away. I get he has a point, but it still pisses me off when people get their way in games like that. Imagine battling a pay-to-win gamer in a player versus player event. It feels like those players are legally cheating. Well, it's the game's fault in the first place.
True.
I shouldn't beat myself up because of this. Instead, I need to focus on my goal. The Otome booth is what I came here for. Excitement filled me to the bone when I arrived at the booth. All my favorite husbando's life-size cardboard cutouts were there.
Ah.
Oh my god, Zach! Oh my god, I love you so much!
Me, Crisis Core.
This is heaven. Otome games are the best.
I just realized the game I should have recommended. It should have been Homicipher.
Oh, I love Cypher!
Oh.
Mr. Crawley!
I was
Mr.
thinking when I
Crawling.
found out I forgot my hat, I was gonna I could improvise a Mr. Crawling cosplay.
Mr. Crawley!
Hello.
Hello. I took pictures with the cardboard cutouts and had fun chatting with the staff. I wish that I could make a character with my make a game with my cardboard cutouts here too.
What's your dream, girl?
If I accept Chris's offer, will I be one step closer to my dreams? Wait, will he even let me make an Otome game? I should ask him sometime. Next up, I should visit the esports arena area. Why?
No! Stay
No,
unless it's
stay
fighting
away!
games, stay away! Unless it's fighting games, stay away!
I walk towards the esports
It's not.
area. Feeling the
Oh,
energy
God,
and
it's a
excitement in the air.
MOBA!
Hold on, I want to see. Harry Dale.
It's either an RTS or a MOBA.
Harry Dale is a real game.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, you can play. It's a game jam game, actually.
Oh, cute.
Game Jam MOBA?
I think so.
Yeah.
And then what's the other one? Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
Also a real game. It's actually a
Oh.
single player MOBA on Steam. That is an actual. That's the first screenshot you see on the Steam if you look up Ragnarok.
Cute.
Oh.
People were cheering for their favorite players and teams. The sound of mouse clicks and keyboard tapping filling the air. The atmosphere was electric, and I could feel the passion and excitement that these players had for the games they were playing. As I walked around the area, I couldn't help but think about how amazing it would be to be part of this world. but only, of course, to have your games be played in competitions. These MOBA games have their own storyline too, you know.
I
MOBA.
was gonna say 10-10. You were getting me for singing a Disney song.
The game being played is a multiplayer online battle arena game, which I'm not really used to playing. However, I do know how to play one, and this one particular gamer caught my attention.
Yeah, voice the twins. Thank you.
Isn't that?
Because I assume they're
wearing-
brothers.
Yeah, they're brothers. He's wearing different clothes. It's no doubt that it's the pay-to-win gamer earlier.
No, you're. Oh my god, girl.
His hands and coordination were fast and accurate enough not to miss any opening the enemy has. He's playing in real time, but his every move is calculated as if he figured out the enemy's movements. He can kill his enemies without his health decreasing. He's really good at this. Other people are also watching him. Looks like we have a finalist here. The match finally ended and they won. I knew it! He looks in my direction until our eyes met. I gave him a thumbs up with an impressed look while raising my left eyebrow.
Ah!
Ah! He and his team left afterward. What was that? Did he just smile? At me? That's not a smug face, is it? It looked sincere. It's like he suddenly became a different person. What just happened? What happened?
What happened?
Never mind. There's something I still need to check. While walking, I found the booth with the game remote on it. That's the game Chris produced when he was still at Razer Games. They are showcasing the game demo with their virtual reality headset. Oh no, don't do that, girl. That's cool. I wonder what Chris will feel when he sees this booth.
I heard the game producer this game resigned. Oh fuck me, he's an actual character.
Resigned? That's what they said?
Cute sweater, dude.
Very cute
Like-
sweater.
Is there something funny in what I said?
No, sorry, it's nothing. I might get Chris in trouble. Chris is trouble or something if I push it further.
Hmm.
And by the way, it's 37 degrees outside. Isn't it a bit warm for all the fur? Oh, Celsius.
Celsius. Yes.
Yeah,
That is how hot it does get in the Philippines.
that sounds miserable for Celsius.
It is miserable, and it is humid.
Ew, no.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's all about aesthetics, my friend. I don't mind a little sweat if it means I look good.
I see. Well, each their own, I suppose. On the booth, a girl just finished playing the demo. She looks terrified.
Mm-hmm.
Is this?
I think it's...
No, it's a girl. It's a random NPC.
Oh, random NPC. Do you play this game?
Yeah. How about you?
I don't play horror games.
That's too bad. It's one of the best horror games in existence. I wouldn't. Is Control a? I guess kind of.
I think what I've heard about Control is it a horror game?
Yeah, it's like has horror elements.
I mean,
Yeah.
isn't it like I think Control is just similar to the first Alan Wake,
Yeah, it's
where it's like
little. It's like Alan Wake, but less.
It's
I
more
think it's
action.
less spooky. Yeah, it's more action. It's less spooky than Alan Wake.
okay. Man, I still need to play Alan Wake 2 at some point.
Yeah.
I need to.
I
download
can't wait
Epic
for you to
Games
play
Store.
Alan Wake 2.
I'm gonna have to download Epic Games Store, and I don't want to do that. And then I'm gonna shit my pants while playing it because it's like more spooky than the first one.
Is it really?
I heard it like cranks up the horror like
Oh,
a lot in the
but it
second
has
one.
the funniest.
I know it has the funnies in it. I'm gonna be scared. I didn't know it was that good. I only heard of it, but never really played it. Then I'll check it out. No, girl, you're gonna shit your pants. I asked a facilitator to try out the demo, but I admit I'm nervous. I don't like playing horror games, especially on the virtual Don't do it
Yeah.
on virtual reality.
No.
Girl, don't do this
I
to
tried,
yourself.
I tried Resident Evil in VR. I said, fuck no, after like 2
Which
minutes.
one? Was it 7?
7.
No, why would you do that to yourself?
funny.
Of
One
course.
time we watched Nuke's top 5 in VR, and then it froze. For one of us, it froze
Oh,
when the scary thing
no.
happened. Like the image froze and their VR crashed,
No.
and I was stuck in the room with my own
No.
the video playing. I'm like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I also play Phasmophobia in VR.
Oh no, I could
No.
never do that. Especially in virtual reality where everything feels real. I then wore the VR equipment.
Oh, girl.
Uh-oh.
Oh, girl.
Ah,
Oh,
there it
she's
is.
ready. The game started like your normal horror game. However, it requires your wits to get into the end. The game is designed masterfully, truly a work of a genius.
They really like Control.
After a few moments, I'm stuck. I got locked up in a room in the game and can't figure out how to get out. The music kept increasing the volume and tension, indicating that the enemy was coming near. Ask for help or Mon, are you asking
Mon.
for help?
What is your choice, Mon?
Mon,
Choose.
what are we doing? We're playing a spooky game.
Spooky game, Mon. Spooky,
Spooky
game,
game.
quick.
What would you do? What would you do in this situation?
Okay.
Do it yourself, yeah.
Okay.
I won't let myself be defeated. I scrutinized the room. Something was shining on the box, an unusual indicator of hints regarding video games.
True.
I opened it and managed to get a key. I knew I could do it. However, before I got to open the door, the music had already stopped. Ah! I almost dropped the VR equipment after the jump scare. I hurriedly took off the VR glasses and realized what I'd done. That was scary. And embarrassing, really.
I know, right? But the look on your face when you scream. Epic Game Store.
I'm already traumatized here and you're laughing.
And advertising the Epic Game Store. Ha, sorry. That was rude of me.
Remote, huh? Chris sure did get a good job on this game.
Indeed. It looks like you don't play them often.
I only like watching people play them.
Whoa. Main menu. Hooray to the streamers. They love people watching them.
Yeah. Seeing other people's reactions is entertaining.
I know, right? Unfortunately, though, it can be tough for them, too. They had to make the stream entertaining enough for the viewers to stay watching.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
They had to communicate with their viewers, grant requests, set up stream schedules. Maybe a charity stream or two, or a marathon, even. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, remember this Friday, come to charity stream.
This Friday, I organized a charity stream. Oh.
And I get the 6 a.m. slot once again for the third year.
Third year in a row. Sounds like you're one of them. A streamer.
Who knows? Maybe I'm a VTuber.
Based on how he's talking, he's definitely a
Yeah,
fucking
he sounds like a VTuber.
Biz.
Oh, fuck.
The man hurriedly
God.
looked at his phone.
I got to go. See you. French. See you around, mademoiselle.
He's definitely a VTuber.
He's definitely a VTuber.
He waved
calls-
goodbye and left. I'm meeting a lot of interesting people today.
It's
And
almost
what-
like they're Otome boys.
I wonder if Chris already saw this booth. Wait, is he even here? I forgot to ask him. Biz. It's a call from Chris. What great timing. Chris!
Where are you? I don't remember the voice. I fucking gave Chris already.
I'm at the Game Expo. Would you like to come there?
I knew you'd be here.
What? You're here? Where are you?
Indie game section, itch.io.
Oh, coming. Of course he'd be here. He's a game developer. What am I thinking? The indie games having like a small table each. Oh
That's so funny.
no. Oh no, it's true to life.
It's also true.
Yeah.
Mingus, over here.
What are you doing here?
See this section? If we continue the startup, we could display a booth here. Can you imagine it?
I looked at Chris to see his expression. He seems excited, but I don't know if that's only a facade because I'm here. Chris, your game's booth was over there. Did you visit it?
Yeah, I went to say hi to the people stationed there.
Are you Daijobu?
Daijobu Janai.
Damn.
Uh-huh. Seeing your game in different hands without you, is it not heartbreaking?
You know how to read me, Mingus.
Of course, I know how to read. I've always
Do
known
you?
always known Chris is an outgoing
Yeah.
and joyful type, but I also know that he hides his feelings like this.
Mingus. If there's one game you wanted to make, what would it be? Is it touch starved?
Otome.
Look,
Otome.
we want to make touch starved.
Yes, we want to make touch starved. Otome.
Right. What's the point of even asking?
If I join, will we be able to make one? I want to make boys. I want to make scrungalows.
As long as there's a market, it's possible. There's a market for touch starved. Quite a big one, if I do say so.
Is quite huge, even.
Yeah, like the boys.
Now, I just need to see your business partners and join the game jam to finalize my decision.
You're really considering it? That alone makes me happy.
Of course, you're my friend. I trust you.
Ah! Thanks for believing in me. Believe in me that believes in you.
Grit those teeth.
This is tiring. I just want to go home and finish my chapter already. Thanks you for calling customer services, Merida. How may I help you?
Yeah, I believe my brother called the other day regarding our payment.
I see. Let me pull up his record so I can check for you. What is your brother's name?
Otome Shin.
And I'm speaking to...
Sosuke Shin, his brother.
Oh,
Oh.
it's the two.
Yeah.
Duh.
Oh,
All right, give me one moment, please, while I pull up his record here.
thank you.
After pulling up the record, I realized that this is what the ticket I created for the guy who ranted on me the other day. Ah, yes, I was the agent he talked to. Upon checking here, sir, you still haven't paid your remaining arrears yet, which is why the system shows a remaining balance.
That's a word. Holy shit.
Yeah.
After paying that, will our internet automatically return?
Yes, sir, it's automated. I also did tell your brother about it.
Is that so, huh? I wonder why we still need to have this conversation.
He was frustrated or he got disconnected?
Do we tell the truth or do we...
Do we tell the truth or we stay a lie?
Aww. Oh no, wait. Yeah, no, Coin says he got this.
Disconnected?
Yeah. Dude.
He got disconnected at the time.
I see. Thank you. That's all I needed.
No worries. Thank you for calling. Goodbye. Beep. Then the call ended. A little white lie wouldn't hurt. Can't let him know I made his brother mad. Biz biz. Chris?
Are you free today?
Yeah, what's up?
I want you to meet someone.
When I spotted Chris sitting inside the cafe with someone, I immediately recognized the person he's with.
Oh.
Remote
Ah.
guy! Streamer man!
Ha ha!
You're Mademoiselle. You know each other?
We met at the game
Um,
expo. We both played your game remote there.
Really? What did you think of it?
It was nerve-wracking. Harry laughed to himself.
We didn't. Wait, did we get his name?
Wait, we that's his name. I guess that's his name now.
I guess his name is Harry.
I guess we know his name now. He probably remembered that embarrassing moment. I died, but it was worth the shot.
That's too bad. You can always replay it online on Sheem. Oh, but we haven't formally been introduced.
Oh, so your name's not Harry then?
Oh, I'm still remote guy.
What are you doing here?
Mingus. I want you to meet Harry Dominic Claude. That is a... Call me Harry for short.
Mingus Rodriguez. Just call me Mingus.
That is definitely a full... I will comment on it.
We shook hands.
He's our artist.
Oh, he's a V artist, I see.
Oh, he's a V artist.
What?
He's our new prospect business partner.
That's amazing, but... I thought you were a streamer or something.
Hey, what the fuck? Well, that was a joke.
Me whenever anybody asks me what I do in the evenings. Oh, ooh.
I play games.
If you say so. To come to an agreement with Chris, you must be competent. Welcome to the team, Harry.
Chris told me of you as well.
What did you tell him, Chris? Judging from that smile, I sure hope you didn't exaggerate my image to him. So, what's your story?
I was trying to make a Final Fantasy X joke, but I can't think of one. I was used to constantly drawing still illustrations. I've always wanted to make them alive through games and animation, live 2D.
I want to make my own story. This is my story.
This is my story.
And in a
This
startup.
No, the inflection would be, this is our story.
Mhm. And in a startup at that?
Chris is a promising CEO and game producer. I loved his game remote, remember?
Right, but in terms of stability.
I'll manage. I'd like to see how this thing turns out. I have 100,000 viewers.
Oh.
Besides, since you're here, it will make me want to stay more.
He asked for my hand, then kissed it, to which I was taken aback.
Alright, that's enough. Flirting in a workplace would be a bad idea. Also, fuck you.
You can't flirt with each other in the workplace. We gotta put it into the Utano Prince Sama rules. Do you intend to implement that rule, Chris?
It has a negative effect. Why is my
Correct.
head always tilted?
His neck is sore all the time.
How about I flirt outside of the office?
Harry, do you not know, like, every single game dev problem?
Well, love can't be entirely stopped, but it still can't affect the workplace. Just make sure it doesn't, lover boy. Got it, but I'll do it outside.
Then Harry winked at me. I'd prefer it if you ban it, Chris.
Don't break our hearts, Mingus.
What?
I won't ban it, as long as we respect each other. That's oh, there goes Mach.
Oh, Machitai!
That's all that matters.
Well,
Well,
we do need to
That's
switch games anyway, so...
yeah, so. That was talent.
That was talent. I like it.
I like it. It's by Izumi Games.
By
a solo
Izumi
dev.
Games.
By a solo dev in the Philippines.
Yay!
Yay!
Alright, we need to...
So while we were reading this game, or like reading, I tried to look up game devs in the Philippines. It's slim pickings.
Oh,
Um,
really?
I think it's very slim pickings. A lot of mobile games and a lot of outsourcing. Ideas.
Mm. Oh my god, Matcha High.
Oh,
Oh, this
Maha.
this like
Ooh.
sent me into full screen mode. I gotta fix that real quick.
Okay. What happened,
Ooh.
Maha?
Computer died. I'm back.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Randomly does that.
Oh. We
Very
were
random.
Yeah, we were talking about Filipino game devs. There's not a lot. It's mostly indie. I don't think there may be like a couple AA Filipino games. I know of one, but it's definitely indie game. That's like kind of big. I need to play it because it's very rooted in the Philippines. I really liked it when I played the demo.
Mhm.
It's very visual novel.
I almost like shat my pants for a second because like this game immediately booted in full screen mode, so I'm like, okay, no problem. Let me like put it to windowed mode because I prefer that when I'm streaming, and everything froze for a second. I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
And it was also when Matcha just said like, oh yeah, my computer died. I was like, oh no. So it didn't happen, so we're fine. That was a little scary. So here you go. Let me put it on the stream. Is
Blah
this
blah
one?
blah.
I have to like look at. Okay, it's not on game capture.
Mm-hmm.
Is this it?
Mhm.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Is it not this?
Oh.
All right. Okay, is it game capture then? Okay, it didn't pop up for game capture immediately, but it looks like we're fine. Hopefully.
Yeah, I just gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because with the pre-Odyssey, it was
Window.
pre-Odyssey was window capture, Talents
Yeah.
was game capture, and this one looks like it's game capture too.
Yeah, I assumed Odyssey was window because I could see your cursor the whole time.
I mean, we can sometimes see it with game capture too.
Yeah, sometimes, but like sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does.
Yeah.
I can see it on this.
Very cool. Oh wait, I need to update the stream category too.
Woo!
Yeah. So this one is Spell Candle. Let's update the stream category and also get they gave me both the Steam page and they're gonna be on Kickstarter soon.
Ooh,
so I will give you guys both of those.
Yay!
And it's not like up
Awesome.
yet. It's like in pre, so like you can have it so you're notified.
Oh, like following it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I did follow keep not Whoa, truly! I keep forgetting the name of that game.
Truly.
Truly.
I followed that Kickstarter before it went up.
Yeah, no wait, I didn't kickstart that one.
I did.
Yeah, because I was late to that. I did buy
Yeah.
the early access to that one though.
Yeah, I keep forgetting the name of that game because I'm terrible with that game's name for some reason.
It's Silent Kingdom.
Silent Kingdom. I'm always like, it's something Kingdom. I'm bad at its name.
Yeah, I think Silent Kingdom was when like I was like not kickstarting games because there was like a period where I just like blanket just wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
Because I had been burned and I was bitter for a while.
Yeah.
But I have some Kickstarter games that look very promising.
Yeah, Silent Kingdom looks very promising. I also have Peach Leaf Valley, which I will look forward to.
I look forward to Peach Leaf Valley.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see how they shape form, but anyway, Spell Candle. This is the last demo we're playing tonight.
Okay, it's Candle. I spelt it.
Ha! Shut up, stupid ass. Motherfucker. Dumb. I hate it. Do not pass go. Let's start.
Alright, we're starting. Oh, well, we don't even have to keep
Ooh.
going. We already... How far are you
Yeah.
willing to go contain war in a glass dome?
Oh, okay.
How many parents would you be willing to sacrifice? How many brothers would you kill? Well, I only have one brother, so it's only one. Would you grow to numb to the pain? Become a zealous leader, willing to sacrifice anything for the greater good? Turn a blind eye to the orphans in the streets. Ignore those disabled begging for coin. Steal, bribe, and extort for a chance at peace. How many decisions would leave you lying awake at night, counting the souls you sent to the slaughter? Can living in war for millennia truly be considered life? A loud whistle breaks the silence, rendering the carriage to a sudden stop. The tip of my quill shatters as it smashes into the paper before I can put down my next thought on the page. Wait. Is that like your voice outside?
I don't. Yeah,
Identity
I'm assuming it's outside. Yeah, go ahead, Matcha.
Mhm.
identity control.
The shout comes from the outside and I put my notepad down, scoffing at the ruined nib. This was the third one today, and I'm tempted to throw my hands up in frustration and scream. I was selected to be the Arisian delegation's reporter for this year's Dread Festival. It should be considered a great honor to be able to report on your country's political victories, no matter how small. But you can't expect a caged bird to sing happily. I reached into my leather satchel to find my identification documents before stepping out of my petite carriage. I feel.
Ooh,
Oh!
Okay. I get a D4 for this one.
Yeah, you'll have to get a D4. We have pleased by the chance to stretch my legs, annoyed that I have to go through this, curious to finally get the peek at the outside, or enthusiastic we've likely almost reached destination.
Build your character.
Yeah, we have to build our character. How we feeling?
So the die says 4 enthusiastic.
Alright, we are enthusiastic. Just a few feet ahead, an elven woman is going through the papers with an older gentleman from our contingent.
I think that's still you, Matcha.
Yeah.
Oh. And what field role do you fulfill within this delegation?
Her voice is like a sharp pointed end of an ancient spear.
I'm the senator representing the region of the Beastland.
The elf sniffs the air around the delegate and frowns. She's beautiful. Glimmering mercury eyes peek out from underneath the short bangs the color of milky quartz. Her skin, like deep iron ore, glitters gently in the rays of sunlight. After a very thorough read of the man's identification document, she hands it back to him without a word. I find myself nervous as the elf's long knife-like ears twitch and her attention shifts to me. I'd never seen anything like it. Yeah, knife, like, as somebody who plays too much Dragon Age, I'm like, knife ear. Oh no, we can't say that.
Yeah.
No, that's a slur in that world. Her cold gaze examines me from head to toe as she reaches the hand out.
Identification documents, please.
I hand them over and she scans through them quickly. Ooh, enter my name. Okay, what's her name?
Bofa.
Name me.
No.
Saw.
Okay, well, our name is Tifa too. Okay, what's her
Oh,
pronoun?
hey! We can make this a dice roll.
Yeah, dice row.
Let's do a D6.
He, him?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would they interfere with the delegation?
So, we have 4 choices. I was selected by the Empire to take an account of the Dread Festival for an article. I'm here to report on the mutually beneficial relationship between our nations. I will be willing to why did I write? What am I even, like, reading right now? I will be writing a positive piece about Quillen Giller's leadership, or I plan to record our general's involvement in foreign affairs for our newspapers.
You can grab the controller, or
Or
I will roll a die.
this entire character will be RNG.
Except for the name.
Except for the name. You know, you can't really RNG a name.
I will be writing a positive piece about the Quinangulars leadership. Quinangulars?
I will be writing a positive piece about Quillan Gular's leadership. Her eyebrows raised slightly at my response. After a moment, she nods, accepting my explanation.
And your general, where can I find you?
The question perplexes me. Though the delegation had been traveling for several weeks, I hadn't encountered the infamous Shadow Master once. Had I? Upon seeing my bewildered expression, the elf offers a small explanation.
He was not in his carriage.
Perhaps because he got bored of being confined in a turbulent box for days.
A voice responds before I can open my mouth to formulate an apology. I step back from the carriage and seek out its source.
Ah,
Whoa!
Why?
The fucking wall of the music.
fuck. Whoa! Yeah.
Upon the wooden roof of my small carriage relaxed one of the most beautiful gentlemen I have ever seen. With his eyes closed, his expression was so serene that I found myself wondering if I misheard him speak.
To lower the volume on this.
I think we do have to lower the volume.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, Elf.
Shadow Master, may day and night preserve ye.
The man on the roof of my carriage opened his eyes and leveled the woman with a cold gaze. His eyes were the color of the flags of our empire. The color of blood and dangerous, forbidden things. Oh, it's red.
Ellipses.
I could hear the elven woman swallow from beside me so vividly that I wondered if the world around us had fallen quiet on purpose.
A gulp. May I please see your documents, General?
Ellipses.
A frown crossed his features before he quietly sat up, slid his feet over the edge of the carriage, and jumped down with the grace of a cat.
Meow. Meow. Yeah.
He pushed a stack of documents that was so thick into the hands of the elf that it made me gape.
It might take you a few days.
He smirked, and I wondered where on himself he kept a pocket large enough to hold all of that paper. The elf blinked, scanned through the first few pages, then flipped through the next few with shaky hands, her face growing paler by the second. So are we gonna... are we nosy? Are we gonna, like, peek? Are we nosy, or are we gonna be like, ooh, General?
Ooh, General.
Oh my god, General.
While I roll this
Whoa.
die, these devs are from Bulgaria.
Oh, cool.
Looking at their Kickstarter page, at least.
I don't think I've ever played a game from a developer from there.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Anyways, keep watching him.
All right. The political leader of our delegation crosses his arms behind his back, his expression neutral as he scans the surrounding environment. I feel my breath hitch as his gaze passes over me for a split second. The elf suddenly thrusts the pages back at the general and gives him a shaky nod and thank you before wobbling off to the next carriage. Was that necessary? The man's notorious crimson gaze turns to me.
She asked for my papers.
He shrugged.
Was it my fault that she wasn't ready for what was on them?
Somehow his behavior does little to surprise me. So you could have warned her or fall silent.
Could have warned her.
I warned her. And why would I
And
do
why
that? Oh, shit, sorry.
And why would I do that?
His eyebrows rose in challenge. I found myself searching for a response to give him. Because you're the Shadow Master.
You think the ever-powerful elven aspects don't know which general is being sent into their city as a peace tribute every year?
I blink at his response. That's fair. An uncomfortable silence falls over us. I notice the way his gaze wanders down below my waist, scrutinizing me. Huh.
Huh.
A frown crosses his lips. Oh, he's not happy what he saw. I follow his eyes and... Fuck. The inkwell I had left on the seat beside me must have spilled when the carriage came to a sudden halt. He is staring pointedly at a large black stain on the side of my pants. Okay, that's better.
I hope you're not planning on wearing that to the welcome dinner.
Of course not, or I am planning on it, sir.
Make it emergencies.
I want to
It
be
is.
creative.
It's the second choice.
Yes.
I highly suggest not embarrassing yourself or the Empire by doing it.
Everything about this man was irritating. I won't. The look he gave me was one of complete apathy. I grit my teeth. A loud, high-pitched whistle traveled from the gates ahead of us. Someone is giving us the all clear. The clicking of metallic hinges echo in the air. I take it as my sign to return to the piece of my small carriage. I hope you have a good day, General. There wasn't a single sincere word in that sentence. He raised a set of eyebrows as I stepped into my carriage. Making sure to avoid the spilled ink, I turned around and shut the door in his face. A childish reaction, but his expression was well worth it. With blood pounding in my ears, I found a clean place to sit before the carriage resumed its movement shortly after, entering Omnis, the city of candle wax.
Yeah, it was the candle wax city, huh? There's a fucking candle on the roofs. Candles on the
There are
archways.
so many candles everywhere.
There's so many fucking candles. There's candles on the roof of that building of the rounded
lights
dome.
these
I love
candles?
it. I love it. It's Warhammer 40k, baby.
The city's budget, like 20% of the budget goes to the people who light the candles.
Do you think they're scented?
Yes.
Yeah.
They like change them out depending on the season. So like, if it's autumn, they like get like the log cabin ones. So like feels all woody.
Firewood.
Yeah, the firewood candles.
Charcoal.
The Christmas candles like start lighting up in December.
Peppermint, yeah.
It makes me think of the wagon from Pyre.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Man, I love Pyre. The
I love
capital
Pyre.
city
Weird
feels.
ass sports game.
Yes. My favorite visual novel / sports game.
It's my favorite soccer game. I find myself eagerly peeking out through the window, making a continuous effort to forget the fact that I may have just angered one of the most dangerous men in the Eastern continent. My eyes wander between the tall buildings made of marble, adorned with golden embellishment, before lingering on the rectangular houses with roofs assembled from slabs of multicolored quartz. They're illuminated by the withdrawing river of light, the path of the goddess of day. All structures that bask in the warm rays, coloring in various shades of brilliant oranges and gold. It is a breathtaking view.
Yeah, along with the candles.
With the candles there, too. We pass under a large archway of stone upon which I can hear the bubbling of running water. Dozens of half-burnt candles of sundry colors and sizes sit atop each visible surface.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I find myself itching to see what these streets look like at night. My thoughts quickly bring me back to the journal in my lap. Quickly, I fetch a new quill from my bag and note down the initial impressions. After several days of travel, our delegation has finally arrived at Omnis, the legendary elven capital. The gates are guarded strictly, and our official documents and identities were checked for validity. This year, the Great Empire's leading envoy for peace celebrations is the Shadow Master.
Shadow Master.
So he sports a unique brand of charm, or he's a very considerate leader.
Rolling the die. Esports, a unique brand of charm.
Oh, that's unique, alright.
Yeah.
He sports a unique brand of charm that inspires the awe of everyone around him. Like a hurricane or some other horrible natural disaster. He has a way with words. I am blessed to be able to experience the elves' exaltation when around him. At least I'm not the only one terrified of this monster. We meander through the roads for another 20 minutes before the carriage finally comes to a final stop in front of the only building that looks terribly out of place.
Ooh, wow.
The tall, rectangular pagoda that arrives as the Ares Empire's embassy in Omnis. As I disembark, I spot the general already disappearing past the red curtains.
The backgrounds are beautiful in this game.
Yes.
The backgrounds are really pretty.
Oh yeah,
Everything.
they're gorgeous.
Everything so far in this game is beautiful. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
He doesn't spare me a glance. Oppressive prick. I'm given a small but pleasantly furnished room in the embassy and quickly ditch my pack in there before heading out into the city. I need to find a tailor somehow, so we need to find a tailor.
I need.
What is it you need?
I
A-
need
A tailor.
Cause I inked my pants.
So are we gonna ask around, follow a trail of expensive-looking buildings, tag after the most lavishly dressed elves, or I take a map?
The most like obvious choice would be 4, obviously, but the dice have chosen 3.
Okay, so we're just gonna stalk some really rich people.
Yes.
Yes.
A particular female water elf catches
Water
my
elf.
eye. Her dress, a shade of light cream and embroidered with golden floral reeds, is so elegant that I find myself following her as if guided by the hand of some spirit of fate.
Whoa, look at the fucking background. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Look at the fucking candles. This is Warhammer 40k, and I'm not even like kidding. This is what Warhammer does. They put candles everywhere.
Why is there a candle on top of one with the hands?
Is there? Oh, there is.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
It takes me about 15 minutes of walking and skulking about weird alleyways before I spot a cylindrical structure of rose marble.
Rose marble.
2 golden curtains embroidered with large designs of a spool with pink string hung from around its wide-open double doors. Dark letters spell out the words "the hour of the golden ones" right above the entrance of the building.
Oh.
Ooh.
Candles.
Oh, I love this. The gentle strum of a mandolin came from inside, heart-wrenching, intense, soulful yet somehow welcoming. I step inside, yet find myself incapable of spotting a single worker. At least, not until 3 shadows of various sizes shift from behind a caravan of curtains. They speak in some language I do not recognize. So are we gonna wait patiently or call out?
Do I have enough points?
Oh,
I'm gonna say we wait.
yeah. I wait quietly, watching the outline shift behind the curtains that sway at the mercy of the wind.
Maha?
Maha?
A customer.
The medium's shadow queries.
Smells like it.
The smallest silhouette, short and stubby, moved to face my direction, its voice high-pitched and snippy.
I'm assuming the third one.
Do you think it's the first voice again? Or no?
I think it's the third one.
Oh, okay.
No. Todd.
I frowned, but I wasn't about to give up that easily. I need an outfit for a party tonight at the Arisian embassy, please? I kept my tone polite, but I knew an undertone of desperation had slipped in. I didn't want to see that general smug expression directed at me tonight. A short silence followed, filled only by the gentle strum of the mandolin.
We are very busy.
A predatory growl erupted
Whoa.
from behind the caravan.
Who the fuck is Grumble?
Grumble?
Go.
The command rolled through the chamber with a low rumble. I felt myself tense as the tallest figure turned to face me from behind the curtain.
But Natura.
The growl grew louder.
D-Boy?
Who's the pretty one?
As your wish, Natura.
The tone was reverent. Obedient. Language now fully switched to common.
Ooh, okay.
The caravan of curtains rustled as a short elf that looked to be within the late years of his lifespan stepped out to help me.
I'm assuming that right this way is that voice.
Yeah. I was quickly led behind another small caravan.
I wonder if this is the boy choice. Oh no. Okay.
No. Well, it's still you.
Is it me?
Maybe?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I am Cupio, one of the designers of the Hour of the Golden Ones.
and your extra hand look your best today. Will you be needing help undressing?
Oh, what a question to ask. So
Whoa.
forward. The question caught me off guard. So are we
Refuse or refuse?
Oh my!
so are we gonna be polite about it?
Yes, we are going to be polite about it.
Okay. I thank you for the offer, but I'm accustomed to dressing myself. Cupio nods, surprisingly accepting of my choice.
Very well then. I will see what we have that will fit your body while you disrobe. Drape yourself in the plush blanket on the Davenport if you're feeling bare. What the hell's a Davenport?
The guy from the Adventure Zone?
Shut up.
The Adventure Zone.
Do not be concerned. We change them after each client that refuses to take it home with them. Oh, that's funny.
Before I could process his words, the elf had made his way outside my changing area.
Free blanket, dude.
Yo, free blanket! It didn't
Great.
take long before several beautiful outfits were brought to me. Cupio made it his mission to look everywhere but at my body as he delivered them and exited them. His regard for my wishes put me at ease as I tried on the outfits one by one.
Do any of these suit your Yes, we get to
Oh
choose!
my god, we gotta choose! Oh, so we got
Okay.
a racy blue and white draped
Ooh.
dress with a beautiful pelt made of pearls. A conservative black cotton toga that sticks to my
Yeah.
curves and muscles. A leather two-piece, a blouse with matching pants accented with golden bracers and rings. Or ceremonial red and white robe of silk with black embroidered sash. Oh my god, I love all
I don't
of
have
these.
enough points.
Oh.
Masha, do you have points to choose?
I will see.
Otherwise, I get to throw the.
Come on, we rarely get to
dice.
choose our fashion in these games.
I got it. We were. Where is it?
Grab your controllers at the top, Matcha.
It's at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
what are we
one,
doing?
Matcha? Maha?
Uh-huh.
Maha?
A leather two-piece blouse with matching pants. accented with golden
Yeah.
bracers and
Yeah, okay.
rings.
After I put the jewelry on and looked into the mirror, I hardly recognized myself. The leather is tight, but the seams are flawless, allowing for freedom of movement. The gold accessories balance out the neutral ensemble, giving the illusion this is worn by someone powerful.
A great choice.
The tailor praises the way the item of clothing sits upon my frame.
Is the outfit to your liking?
Yes. Yeah, I'm just saying yes.
Lovely. Now, please, follow me to the lockbox.
I nod and exit through the heavy curtains to join the small elf at the pay desk, not expecting the looming figure
Oh, yeah,
that
it is.
pushed past the
Yeah.
caravan and across from mine. Oh! Oh!
Okay.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh!
Hello. Oh my god.
Oh, I wasn't expecting
I
a
wasn't
show
expecting
today.
titty.
Oh.
Oh my
I
god,
find-
there's titty on the screen. Hey, Mancha, this is your character, by the way.
Oh shit.
I find myself face to face with a being unlike any I've ever seen before. A tall cross between a man and a monster, with powerful body and rich skin tone. Pierced nipples. As I look up at him, his eyebrows jump in surprise before his lips twist into a tameless smile.
Hello, dude.
It seems like I made the correct choice.
Excuse me?
Getting you dressed.
His voice was like a low purr, and I find my cheeks heating as he made a show of admiring my outfit of choice.
You're stunning.
Oh my god.
Thank you. A large tail swishes back and forth behind him as he tilts his head to one side. He says, "You also managed to find suitable clothing."
rolling the die. Second choice.
Second choice, okay. Do you make a habit of helping others out? Oh.
Unfortunately, I do not have the time for such noble work. Lately, the only people I happen to assist are my subordinates by doing the stacks of paperwork on my desk. They've had to change that damn thing 3 times this year already.
Are you a public servant of some kind?
Pretty much.
His bold outfit choice had made me assume he was a famed exotic dancer or performer. The thought made my mind travel in a direction that was anything but innocent. So I was almost glad when he changed the topic.
Oh wait, sorry. Wait. Ugh. I accidentally opened the thing. Now to do my job as a public servant by covering your bill.
Oh my god, he's buying us clothes. Giving me little chance to respond, the creature moved to stand in front of the tailor.
Okay, rolling the die. I can pay for myself.
Yeah, I can pay for myself.
That would be 250 gold.
My coin purse suddenly felt too light. In the Ares Empire, that much money could buy between 5 cottages and in a defensible small tower, depending on the military region. Can you repeat some for me?
250 gold.
Were these clothes going to go to work, clean, and cook instead of me or something? I find myself staring down at my chosen outfit with new doubts. Maybe I just try and clean the spilled ink with some hot water and salt.
Just put it on my tab, Cupio.
As you wish,
Koopa?
Natura. That redeem is gone.
The elf bowed
My God,
politely
it's
as
so long.
I turned to face the creature behind me. His smile caught me off guard.
Oh my god, hello.
Oh, I know he senses the way I want to complain. The fight bent back against this generosity. Bearing in mind we just met, this is too much. I hurriedly stepped closer to Cupio, who looked between me and the tall man, now behind me, uncertainly.
Do you always fight back this hard when somebody tries helping you out?
I know I've given
Oh my god, his smile is so fucking cute!
I know I've given a weird look when a smile widens, showing off a pair of sharp-topped canines.
Oh.
Oh.
Rolling the die.
Yeah. Yes or
Yes.
no? Yes. An amused hum leaves his lips as I find myself wondering what it is he gleaned from this curt line of questioning.
This isn't a battle you need to fight. Your purchase is on me. Consider it a gift from the terror of the elves.
I freeze in place as the tall creature crosses his arm in front of his chest, refusing to take no from an answer. His lion-like tail swishes back and forth as if taunting me to attempt to refuse his kindness. This man was the Terra, the demigod leader of the City of Tides and the chosen of the Earth element.
What the fuck do you mean?
He can fuck God, I think that's what it
You
means.
can fuck a god, hell
A demigod.
Yeah, a demigod.
And he just paid for a ridiculously overpriced item of clothing. For me!
2 items, in fact.
2 items, alright. The intensity of his gaze lessened before he nodded towards the clothing on my body. Oh.
Pretty thing. Oh wait.
Oh.
Pretty things suit pretty people.
Oh my goodness. Sir.
Consider it a party favor. You are a guest of the Dread Festival, right?
Fucking wish list.
I know, he gives me a brilliant grin.
Then please make yourself at home in our city.
The words "a million people would kill for this chance" echo in my mind as I find myself smiling back at the demigod. Thank you.
This is my duty, and incidentally, my pleasure.
I find my cheeks heating it a bit at his tone. Oh, I should be on my way.
Of course. I'll be seeing you tonight then.
Oh my
He's
god.
my favorite. So I just looked at the screenshots on Steam. Can we click journal?
Journal?
Oh,
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so they're drawings and information on them. I guess can we go next and see if we have
No, we don't have... We probably
Okay,
have to
not
close
in
the
it.
scene first.
Yeah, we'll look at it once we close.
Yeah. I pick up my old clothes in my pack before bidding Pupio and the Terra the most dignified goodbye I can muster. Now, what did the way back to the embassy look like? Oh, we're gonna get lost. Oh, we're gonna get lost.
Fucking lost.
I start retracing my steps, but quickly find myself unable to deny the itch to put words on paper over my recent encounter. Compared to the capital of the Ares Empire, the elven city of Omnis is ridiculously expensive or beautiful but chaotic. A lot of choices in this one.
Yeah, there is. Dice is ridiculously expensive. With the way they said common, I think us rolling dice for the choices is very fitting.
Yeah. The prices for clothing here are terribly inflated. Nothing like the ready available, reasonably priced garbs back home. My thoughts then wandered to the terror of the elves, whose warm smiles and his overly accommodating sentiments. Nobody had even covered a bill for me purely out of kindness. I can't help but wonder what the price I'd have to pay in return would be. I frown and structure my thoughts on the demigod of Earth.
Oh, maybe she needs, or they need to write in. Okay, yeah, I think we have to write in the journal before they appear in the journal.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Oh,
no.
There he is.
Here he is.
Yeah, look at that smile. Let's
Oh,
go.
I love that.
7-2. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Y'all.
Y'all.
We're gonna climb him like a
Y'all.
tree.
We're gonna climb that man like a tree. So he's 7'2", age 200. General was 6'2".
Yeah, General is 6 foot.
6 flat.
And 31.
31, a reasonable age.
Very reasonable age.
Very, very reasonable.
Mhm.
Titles: He who brings death, Emperor's pet, the one who trades in whispers.
Damn. This one, the Unshakable, he who holds the sun above his people, the elven
my
aspect
God.
of Earth, the one kissed by Favos, ruler of Fides,
Androfinks.
Finks. Andrew Fink.
I love it. I love this game so
I
much.
love that.
Anyway,
I love
really
it
good
whenever
die.
a game has like a journal mechanic.
1. Choice 1.
Seems to live in his own world. I've never once spotted any of our 9 generals out shopping for clothes mere hours before an event as important as the Dread Festival. Then again, if the Terra is as rich as the legends say he is, I wouldn't be surprised if he throws money around at pompous stores with ridiculously inflated price tags. I feel my chest grow heavy with guilt over the words I put down. We've been taught to always show the strengths of our empire. Throwing mud at the reputations of others in order to do so, however, has never been my favorite thing to do. I exhale and look up from my page and quill, needing a distraction from my treacherous thoughts. It comes quickly, as I do not
Ooh.
recognize the street I'm walking on. Multitasking is not always as easy as it seems. The marble and quartz are lost, instead replaced by simple one-floor stone buildings, decorated with all kinds of dried plants and bones and black velvet curtains.
I want to point out that instead of planters, they have candles on their windowsills.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah,
There's
I love
like-
it so much.
These are our personal candles. The streets seem deserted. The air feels oppressive. Unlike the other parts of town, soft lavender and green candles stay lit around the street as though there is a heavy darkness here that dims all other colors that need to be warded off. Silence stretches over me in a way that has me glancing back at my shadow. I don't know why, but this place reminds me of some of the worst moments of my life. So, the passing of my late parents, a terrible breakup with an abusive ex, a near-death experience I suffered through, the loss of a friend in the early wars.
Ooh. This is really
Ooh.
cool, by the way. Like,
I like this.
it is, yeah, like going through and meeting the characters while also writing the character back.
I always
Yeah.
like it when because like there's 2 ways you can go about like a player character. One of them is like actually having a character, and one of them is kind of having a faceless person that you build up for yourself.
Yeah.
So I always really love it when like if you have a faceless character that you kind of lean into it and you allow the player to like build it for themselves. I love that
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah, this is super.
Mhm.
So choice is 4.
All right, loss of a friend in the yearly wars. An experience that changed me, left a void in my chest. It is difficult to express what the loss of a loved one feels like, but a wave of sadness hits me with such strength that I have to rub the tears from my eyes as I walk. I hate it. I hate the reality of a mortal. That life has a beginning and an end. How cruel is that? How cruel were the gods that made us like this? I take a deep breath and focus on the teaching of the Ares Empire, the way to fight back the demons that attempt to conquer you. I need to keep myself occupied and focus on the things at hand. I need to take everything step by step. So, are we gonna try and retrace our steps, or look for someone to guide us back?
Ooh, I have a controller. Redeem. Look for someone to guide you back.
Because you want to see if there's another man?
Yeah, I want to see if there's another boy.
Well, on the street I'm currently on is empty. There surely must be someone I can ask for directions. I walk around for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, taking lefts and rights, making my way through the neighborhoods that look lived in, yet don't spot a single person. Haven't I already been on this street? I feel as though I'm being watched. I find myself constantly glancing around at the vacant windows and empty street corners. A cold chill climbs up my back as I reach a few doors without windows or candles. Was this elven magic or just all in my head? Was someone playing tricks on me? When I stop to readjust my pack, I feel something wet hit my forehead.
Oh.
The darkening skies above surprise me. I barely have a moment to blink before I'm caught in a downpour. The rain is so heavy and cold that if I don't hide somewhere quick, I'm sure I'll be sick during tonight's banquet. Shit. At this rate, my notes will be ruined. I break into a run, looking for shelter from the downpour. The only place I manage to find on such short notice is underneath a small staircase. I'm forced to squeeze in underneath, pulling my feet to my chest. So, what's our opinion on the weather?
The weather.
So, chat, the weather?
Chat, the weather.
Yeah, the weather.
Let's see.
Weather.
D6 says, I like the rain.
Okay, I like the rain. I've always found it calming, the pitter-patter of raindrops against any surface that could easily put me to sleep. With the downpour like this, it seems as if the sky itself was crying. For the first time in my life, I found the sky's unruliness almost unfair. By force of habit, I find myself closing my eyes and listening to the sound of raindrops as they hit the cement. I breathe in the petrichor and allow its familiar scent to calm me. Despite my feelings, I find my earlier unease evaporating, melting away with the minutes.
Oof!
I open my eyes to the sound of a bark and find a small puppy tilting its head at me. When I blink again, however, I find that I must have imagined it. Oh.
Hello, dude.
New
Holy
boy,
shit.
new boy, new boy.
New boy.
What stands before me instead is a tall man dressed from head to toe in black. His 4 eyes are a startling green, greener than the purest jadeite.
Oh, he does have 4 eyes.
He got 4 eyes. Mon immediately leaning forward on her seat.
Mon, hello?
Somehow, he sticks out from within the gloom of the surrounding environment, perhaps because of the lit white candle that gleams in the lantern that he holds up towards me. He surveys me silently, unbothered by the rain falling from the sky. His gaze lingers a beat too long on my ears. Oh, I think that might be a mistake.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. A sound like an exasperated scoff escapes him before he moves his cape to one side. It takes a moment to realize that he's offering to share.
Unless he is a weirdo.
He's narrating himself.
Come on.
I'm not sure how I managed to hear a voice so gentle above the downpour.
Let's get you out of the rain.
I should refuse. Something about strangers and danger.
Shut up.
However, this man in his calm, gentle presence reassured me of my safety in a way no one else ever had. Perhaps it was magic. And did it truly matter if I was bespelled, if I managed to get into the banquet on time? With a nod, I move quickly from beneath the cold staircase to under the unfamiliar man's cape. I am pleased to find it's much warmer and larger than it looks. Oh.
His design is fucking cool.
I really like it. I like it's like spilled ink, I guess. That's like the vibe I'm getting from his neck thing.
Mon.
Mon is again leaning forward in her chair.
I assume you are an ambassador for the Aries Empire.
Once again, I am surprised I can hear him. Something of the sort. His gaze lingers on me for a moment too long. Though he says nothing, he reaches his lantern forward, and I gather that we should move. The streets are accumulating water at such a pace that the sewage system does not seem capable of handling it. At first, I do my best to avoid the gathering puddles and streams of water carrying away dust and grime. Though the task is difficult, and my feet should be soaked through the shoes and socks I am surprised to find I don't walk into the puddles. I walk over them, as though an invisible barrier has been created between myself and the cold water accumulating in the streets. When I glance back at the man leading me, I notice the way the rain bounces off away from him.
Right?
So we can ask him, or just, be like, all right.
We're asking him.
Okay.
Cloak. Jen.
Oh. I never experienced the effect of a magic item before, and I can't help but be a little awestruck at the revelation that I was almost wearing one. They were pretty rare back in the Aries Empire. He's casually magic too. He tilts his head towards the sky as if attempting to gauge if it would cease raining soon. He then sighs.
I apologize.
Once again, it takes me a moment to catch his voice. I found how easy it is to miss alarming. Are you apologizing for the rain, or do you usually apologize to all victims you save from a downpour?
The dice say choice 2 if no one's grabbing the controller.
Mm-hmm. He raises an eyebrow at my pathetic attempt at a joke. Oh no, he doesn't like jokes. Oh no!
Only when cause the emotional.
Discord did not like that.
Oh, did it not?
It caught like 2 of your words.
Only
Ooh.
when they're unnatural, caused by the emotional experience of one of ours.
The puzzle pieces clicked into place. Amor's current aqua, aspect of water, had come into power 3 years ago, yet he was powerful enough to cause such a deluge? Do all elven aspects have the ability to affect the weather? I can feel his gaze resting on me for a brief period.
No,
Oh.
at least not without the help of spell handled.
Oh.
There it is. So, but that is lore of the candles, I assume?
Yes, the spell candles.
Mm-hmm.
Title drop. We got 2 title drops.
Title
this entire,
drop.
This
Woo.
entire stream. We got 2 of them. Uh-huh.
C-A-N-D-L-E-S.
You spelled candles. I'm so proud of you.
Yes.
I raise an eyebrow at the man as he guides us into a turn that leads us out of this basic rocky building district. What are spell candles number 3? A few seconds pass by without an answer, and I wonder if the cloak almost seems to grow heavier around me.
A way to preserve pure elemental magic.
And the magic is released when the candle is burned.
Correct.
So is that why candles are strewn about this entire city, or sounds simple enough?
Let's see
Hey,
if
that's
we're-
easy.
Hey, that's simple enough.
Eh.
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 Yeah, so choice 2.
The eyes on the man's cheekbones glance in my direction and narrow. Oh, he didn't like that.
He does not like jokes. He does not like jokes.
The action unnerves me almost as much as my earlier interaction with the general. I have the instantaneous need to apologize, but what for? Stop being a jokester. Instead, we walk in silence, passing through the alleyways that continue to have no distinguishing features at all.
Here we are.
The male stopped suddenly and turned towards me, his tall frame towering over me as he lifted his lantern towards the entrance of the Arisian embassy. Loud percussion, the whistle of a flute, and a mandolin rang through the air, showing off that the festivities had begun. And I was late. I'm embarrassed to admit that I was so focused on the intriguing man before me, before me to notice that we'd arrived. Thank you.
No thank you is necessary. Be assured.
He motioned for me to go ahead with his free hand, so I just nodded, turned on my heel, and walked into the embassy in a hurry. The music was much louder inside, accompanied by the smells of various sizzling meats and the bright light of hanging chandeliers. Water, earth, and death elves moved around in wild circular dances, dressed in such finery that I found myself thankful that the pair had interfered on my behalf at the store earlier. Though I spot him in the room, I find he's engaged in conversation with some of the senators from our empire, full goblet in hand. A few paces away from him, my eyes meet the infamous crimson hues of the general, who seems to have stopped whatever he was doing to size up my outfit. Irritation bubbles up in my throat and I find myself pivoting towards the drinks table.
Do we at least get to meet the last bird?
Like, can we meet the last boy? A large wine fountain, adorned by lit silver candles, quickly catches my eye, and a polite elf pours me a goblet upon noticing my approach. I take the cup with a smile, but am momentarily distracted from drinking. I hear a series of loud gasps, echoed from somewhere before a slick, tangible voice cuts through the music like a hot knife through butter.
NPC, you think?
Maybe.
I told the Pirate Lord that if he's not willing to go along for my love, he doesn't deserve me! And then I sank his ship to the bottom of the bay!
That actually might be...
A series of excited whispers and murmurs follow the ridiculous explanation, carrying the electric atmosphere that supports all form of gossip mongering. Momentarily distracted, I can't help but search for whoever is the source of this ambiance.
Frankly, even if my sister and brother were on the marriage market, I doubt they'd be able to impress. Then again, feel free to bring it up with it, stepmother dearest. I'm sure she'll be thrilled to finally get a morsel of attention.
My feet move automatically as if charmed by a scandal carried within every sentence of whoever is speaking. I find I am led into a section of the embassy floor transformed into a lounge by large facies, silk curtains, and burning incense. Many gorgeous elves are piled on top of comfortable pillows, blazing around in eye-catching outfits. Yet when my eyes land on the male sprawled in the dead center of this crowd, I find myself suddenly flustered.
There we go.
Oh!
There they are.
No!
Everything about this man wants me to do double and triple takes. The long hair, glistening in the candlelight as if wet, and the bright pink makeup. The outfit that I'm sure would look unseemly on anyone else in such a formal environment. Whoever he is, he commands the space behind the curtains as though he owns it. And he might as well, considering the way the hungry gazes of his entourage follow each breath he takes.
No, sweetheart, no matter how much money your father offers her family as a dowry, trust me, she won't marry you.
He sounds so utterly bored with the topic that I almost believe that he isn't reveling in the attention he's receiving. Oh. I actually nudged the mouse wheel.
Okay.
It went backwards. Okay, so it's like...
Oh, it went backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. His large smile says otherwise.
Everyone knows that marrying for love is far superior to marrying for money.
His gaze landed on me and a smile widened.
Wouldn't you agree?
We're gonna get a choice right here.
Just points at myself. Me? Me? The pull of attention was dropped upon me so suddenly that I found myself desperate to get rid of it. So we have 5 choices now.
Yeah, I got a D10 going.
We have marriage for money is better, marriage for love is better. I don't believe in marriage. Or I don't want to give an opinion. Or por qué no los dos?
Okay, no los dos. So the die, the D10 that I suddenly had to pull out for this.
No, Maha.
Marriage for love is better.
Yeah.
Or I don't believe in marriage. One of those two, but I'll go with that first one of those two.
Okay.
Marriage for love.
See, my darling, there's no market value one can name when it comes to the hand of another in eternal matrimony. That is, if love truly grips them both.
A breathy chuckle escapes the beautiful man before me, his gaze still on me with such intensity that I actively have to remind myself not to fidget. Did his
No
eyes
marriage
just...
for money than murdering. Taking the money. That's another good one.
Did his eyes just gleam?
It seems this foreigner is already more intelligent in matters of the heart than you are, Leopold.
I feel myself
Leopold.
wince as a fierce gaze is directed my way by the Leopold in question.
Perhaps they're also interested in matters of the flesh as well.
Oh. If I was walking when I heard that comment directed my way, I'd have tripped. How entirely inappropriate! His heterochromic eyes slide over my form. The retort I'd planned never leaves my mouth.
You're just my type.
Excuse me? His bold proclamation wipes the remark clean from my memory, and I can only stare at him, completely dumbfounded. My cheeks flush as he spreads 2 fingers in front of...
Feel free to stop by my room later.
I highly doubt that would be appropriate.
Aqua of the elves.
My embarrassment is quickly swept under the rug, the attention of the room instead drawn to the general who's moved in front of me. His demeanor remains as cold as always.
Ah, the Shadow Master.
Oh, the girls are fighting.
Oh, they're fighting. The beautiful man before me starts to move, finally moves to stand in front of us. I had an inkling that the male before me had to be influential, but had I just been propositioned by the aspect of water? My brain blanched as I pondered how to put that down in my journal. Well, how are we gonna... Oh, we don't have him yet.
No, not yet. Not even
No.
the other guy yet.
We don't know his name.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you.
The Aqua did a quick circle around the general, eyeing him with the unabashed curiosity.
Small, leave me alone.
A man without a heart, was it? Care to dispel that rumor?
Ignoring the bold flirtation of the demigod before him, the general's crimson eyes glanced in my direction briefly.
Shameless ass motherfucker. I love him.
Yeah.
I ask you refrain from distracting our Balefire mandated political journalist from doing his job.
I find myself stiffening upon hearing the mention of the Ares Empire's grand capital. Aqua's attention slid over me again, lingering on the authorized notebook I was given to put my notes down.
Oh my god.
I make no promises.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh.
You.
Well, Tenten's found his favorite.
No, it's still Terra that's my favorite. God damn, this guy. Aqua's kind of fun.
It's a festival, General. Relax.
He waved an amphibious hand dismissively.
He did the Emmett thing. In fact.
He raises his voice in a way that carries his words around the room.
I propose a toast.
Oh? Another goblet of wine is pushed into my hand by a servant so quickly that I suspect the Aqua of the elves has a habit of making toast. Though the room is buzzing with excitement, and it's quiet enough to hear a pin drop. Beside me, I noticed the general giving Aqua a withering glare.
To the Ares Empire, who have stood behind us thousands of winters.
He raised his silver goblet into the air.
May our festival once again nourish the millennium-old alliance between our two nations, so that we may stand together against the coming horrors anew in the 8 months. Or in 8 months. Prost.
I blink as the words echoed around the room and everyone erupts in cheers before drinking from their cups.
Do I have 100 points?
What, do you want to get drunk?
Yeah, we're getting fucking drunk, bro.
Wow.
We're gonna get drunk.
We're drinking. Let's go drinking!
I take a sip of the wine, but I'm thrown off by the dry, slightly salty taste that it carries. I glance around the room to see if anyone shared my reaction, but it seems I'm alone in my confusion.
What if we just got poisoned?
Uh-oh. The festivities around me have resumed in full force, with the swell of a flute leading most elves that were gathered around Aqua into an unfamiliar folk dance.
Well, technically, whether or not the drink was spiked, if you're drinking alcohol, you are being poisoned in a
True,
way.
you are being poisoned no matter what. Depends what kind, though. They bounce around the room in couples, laughing and dragging the occasional senator into their steps. It's wild and lively, antithetically to the structured festivals we hold back in Balefire.
It's an acquired taste. Is
I don't know.
I'm still assuming it's the green guy.
Yeah.
The wine. Stuff. They call it no more.
Nope.
Oh,
It's Tara.
Sarah.
Hello.
And
Hello.
a familiar voice comes up from behind us. As I turn, I come face to face with the giant frame of Elves' Terra.
A long time no see, handsome.
Oh my god, he called us handsome.
Handsome. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's good to see you as well, Terra.
Planning to take Aqua up on his offer.
To fuck? It takes me a second.
Can we have a
What?
3 players?
What?
3 players? Mr. Shara?
Haha.
3P?
Three?
3? 3?
It takes me a second to clue into what he's asking. It seems word travels faster than the wine at the Elven capital. I will be doing my job.
Thought so.
A part of me wanted to ask him what he meant, considering that smile, but I found my attention occupied by Aqua. Whoa.
Whoa.
He led a complex folk dance with easy confidence, his long hair swaying behind him, a mesmerizing head of the revelry. Our stoic general followed through the motions beside him, as though he had done this many times before.
It looks like he'd have more fun cleaning bird shit.
I stifle a laugh behind a hand and glance up at the shrugging demigod.
Am I wrong, though?
We might have to cut it off here because we are at 11.
Yeah, we're at 11 now.
Oh,
Oh, we did get Aqua.
he's 5'9".
Oh my god. 5'9". He's probably the shortest of them.
In this group, Short King.
Short King.
Short King.
So I was reading the game, like synopsis. It takes place over 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Okay.
very neat. You're like I think it's murder mystery-ish from what I glanced.
Oh, it
It's
is?
a mystery. You're a
It's
you're
mystery.
like doing detective work. It's a mystery.
Mystery.
That's why you have a journal. The
Let
journal
me-
will
let
be
me
very
look.
useful.
Let me look. Hey. Ooh, the investigator.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this. I like this one a lot.
I like this a lot.
Yeah. Well, as I
Oh,
shared,
damn.
like right before we started this, like this is gonna be a Kickstarter game.
hmm
So they have it so you can like pre-save this Kickstarter before it launches. So like when the Kickstarter officially launches, you'll get an email. So give them support and also like play the demo because like this is not the complete demo. So if you
Yeah.
want to play the rest of it and like choose different things and having somebody RNG their way through it.
Yeah. And even just wish listing all 3 of these games is very helpful to the
Mhm,
devs.
mhm. Having a lot of wish lists like genuinely helps out so much for indie developers, especially because it like
Mhm.
helps with their numbers. It helps the game get recommended to other people who might like be interested in similar things because
Yeah.
Steam algorithm is
And
very
we got,
good.
like, yeah, it's very good. All 3 games were different flavors
Mm.
of fun. Pre-Odyssey is funny as hell.
Oh my god! So we had like the comedy. We had like the like Talents is like definitely more straightforward.
Straightforward contemporary.
Straightforward contemporary modern.
Mhm.
And this one's like leaning more into like the fantasy vibe.
Fantasy dark-ish vibe.
Yeah, darkish
Um,
vibe with more like Talents was more of a like your both Talents and Pre-Odyssey were like you're playing a set character that is being like written for you, whereas this one it's more of a you're building your character as you're playing. So a lot of different flavors for the variety we picked. But if you want, there's like a ton of other demos. I have a busy week today, so this is like the only day I can dedicate to streaming the demos. So like this is about it for me.
Yeah.
But
Check them all out though.
yeah, check them all out. I will. Let me get the Otome Game
Otome Jam.
Celebration.
This one gave me the same excitement as like I got when we were doing like the Touch Starve demo.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a much better Otome event page than the last one as well. Like genuinely very like good.
I think this is the first. I think they mentioned that this is like the first specifically Otome centered one. Because I think before
Yeah.
we're thinking about the visual novel one, which
Ooh. Yeah, that one was bad.
that was bad.
Off the rip, Mirage Noir, check that out.
Oh my god,
Obscura,
I love Mirage
check that
Noir.
out. Mirage Noir has a fucking huge ass demo.
Oh my god, Mirage Noir already had its Kickstarter. I did back it, and I'm
Mhm.
very, very excited for Mirage Noir so much.
Yeah. Silent Kingdom is on there.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of cool games on here.
Oh, the game that we played last week is also a part of this. It's Lover's Enigma.
Lover's Enigma, yes.
Which
Lover's Enigma is very fun.
I
too.
love that one. Like that's one I'm
Yes.
definitely keeping my eye on is Lover's Enigma and Enigma.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, P-Cube stuff is part of this. So
Bustafellows
Bustafellows,
is there.
Bustafellows, he, him, like it's
He,
like
him,
he, him,
Bloom.
the Smile Bloom.
Bloom.
Um,
Date with Death.
Date with Death, of course. That's
Oh, that one's so good.
yeah.
Very, very good.
Obscura.
Not a demo, but it is free.
Mhm.
So you can just kind of play that one.
Yeah, you just play it. Obscura.
I don't know if Save the Villainess is here.
I don't think I didn't see Save the Villainess, but Save the Villainess is still a recommend.
It's still a good recommend. Yeah, there's Love is Enigma. Fuck man, that game was
That was so good. There's also a Silent Kingdom is part of it too. I'm literally have the Steam page up right now. I'm looking through and like just
yeah,
like I'm just popping
this
off
is
the ones
one
I
we
know.
Yeah, this one we tried. I think almost a year ago now. Salvis Aries.
Oh yes. That was very good.
That one's very
Yeah,
good.
the DLCs for Date with Death are on sale.
Yeah.
Of course, I always have to recommend Endless's game. So Snow White Ashes is part of the thing.
Yeah.
So like, please play that. It was very good. I played that myself,
Very,
like on a
very
non-Otome
good.
Tuesday stream. Very good.
Insanely good game.
Yes.
I don't
See,
hear anything else.
I'm like looking to see like what I've played and what I can recommend. Oh, Saintess of the Golden Bow. It has a new demo.
Saintess of the Golden Bow. Yeah, there's talents there.
Talent.
Snow White Ashes is there.
Oh, Snow White Ashes.
Bustafellows 2 is coming out.
Yeah, Bustafellows 2. Soon. It's soon.
I don't think Peach Leaf Valley is here, but that's also.
Yeah, not every. It's like whoever signed up for it, so it's not every single Otome on
not
Steam.
every single one. Mm-hmm.
It's
But
basically
there's quite a
whoever
few.
wanted to be featured or wanted to do a discount.
Yeah, so all those games we recommended, fuck yeah, dude. Check out the Otome page. It's really good this year.
Yeah, it's really good because actually like an Otome dev is running it.
Yeah, thank fuck.
I think that's why. Like VN developers get such a short end of the stick with Steam stuff. But yeah, if there's anything that you were interested in, like please wishlist. And if it's free to play, download it, add it to your library. That always helps. And whatever you play, like you can review demos now on Steam.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, like some of them that are older, because this is actually a kind of recent thing. So if they've had a demo for a long time, you might not be able to leave a review. But some of the demos that are coming out now, you can like go to a demo specific page and leave a review. And that really, really helps the developer. So like, please leave a review. I have to do that like sometime this week, just to like
Unfortunately,
do my part.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Tides and Bloods demo is not totally related, but because I wanted to see if I could leave a review for that, but no.
Yeah, it's like some of them, because it might be something they have to opt into as well. Oh no. But Bubby. Am I still here? Oh no.